get this started on the Twick attacks. The Twick attacks. And then we'll get our asses rolling. You know what I'm saying? All right. Last case. The last case of John Morley. Let's press some plays. Let's get this shit going. Oh. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. No, close that out. Oh, no. I closed out my chat box. God dang it. Oh, gosh dang it. Now everything's resetting. I meant to close out Discord. I'm going to throw up. Come on. Reset. There we go. Oh, dude. Professional streamer here. Professional streamer, guys. I'm so professional at making all these stupid fucking mistakes. Do you know what I'm saying, Bill? You can stay sleeping. I'm sorry. There we go. Now it's up. New game. Let's see what we have in store. What is up, Pico? Welcome in, Pico. I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a solid Friday. Thank you for stopping by. To be fair, I've seen worse. Just kidding. Oh, no. I have as well. And not just kidding. There's some people I've seen where I'm like, ugh, you know? Is a professional in the room with us? It might be. They might be. I don't know. Maybe. Alright. In the depths of darkness, he awoke with a start, heart pounding in his chest. The cold earth beneath him, unfamiliar and damp. Darkness surrounded him, thick and oppressive, the kind that swallowed every sound except his own ragged breathing. He tried to gather his thoughts, but they were scattered, lost in the fog of confusion and fear. Where was he? How had he gotten here? His legs trembled as he forced himself to stand, the weight of an unknown terror pressing down on him. Somewhere in the depths of the trees, he could hear it. Something was following him. Maybe the professor was with the friends. Yes, exactly. It's the professional is the friend we made along the way. The time barrier is all truths beneath shadows, but the past always has a way of clawing its way back to the surface, demanding to be heard no matter the cost. Fuck yeah. Pico, I appreciate you sharing the live and liking. Huge, man. Big dubs to you, Pico. Big fucking dubs. Alright, let's see how this be. Whoa, it's super sensitive. Oh my lord, we gotta fix that. Oh my god. That's not it. No, why are you asking me about? No, I don't want to be. Am I just going to do it through my controller? That's kind of frustrating. Also, it's a little loud, so we're going to do this. There. All right, I guess I'm just going to fix it with my actual mouse. Oh god, I hate that. Your rebel sniper is here. Oh my god, Mr. Ghost, the man is here. Let's go, let's go. Welcome in.
I can feel it.
Oh shit. You can feel it? Can I pick this up? What's going on? Am I not supposed to pick that up? Alright, well, I guess I'm not picking that up. Oh, there's another one. Alright, we're just gonna have to follow these. I didn't realize that's what we're doing.
Such a risk.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know why you did that. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
That sound. It's coming from the river.
You like Ronaldo? Ronaldo who, Marco? You talking about like soccer or football? Whatever it's called? Is that what you are referring to? Ronaldo, the soccer player? I'll be honest, I don't know shit about sports. I barely know anything about soccer of anything.
It will show.
So I have no comment. I don't know him one way or the other. Scandals or non-scandals. Polo, Marco. Oh shit. Marco, Polo. All right. For my new friends in chat, what do we normally stream? When do we stream and what do we normally stream? If we're coming from Chacos, that means we gotta be our streamers ourselves.
At last, I can gather my strength and plan how to face that monstrous thing.
Oh, it's dark. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Oh, that was so scary, dude. It got me. I pissed and shitted myself. You may be wondering why Rebel and Sniper. Well, I love Rebels from games and movies, and I love Snipers in real life and movies and games. Hey, that's perfect. That's a perfect way to go about it, Ghost. Perfect way to go about it. All right, last day in the hospital. The piercing light of the morning sun stirred John from his restless sleep. For months, strange nightmares had plagued him, and even the strongest sedatives couldn't dull the weird visions that haunted his mind. Another day in this wretched hospital. His wounds still ached, but he felt no regret. Despite the accident, he brought the culprit of those ghastly remains to justice. After all, isn't that the duty of any good private detective? Variety, like tomorrow I'm doing my maybe last Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Dude playthrough. I've heard about Fatal Frame. What kind, like, is that like is that a game I should check out? I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Enough medicine to fill an ox. Today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did? A stormy night, soaked to the skin, wrestling that brainless killer on a rooftop.
Definitely, it's a great game. I've heard about the Fatal Frames a lot. Even my girlfriend's talked about them.
You're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table. Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
What? Okay. There's a good Christmas horror. It's about your crazy ex trapping you in her house. What? Yo, Ghost, you gotta let me know what that is. Maybe we can play some Christmas horror games in December. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for following. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude, for following. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Let's talk about nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist.
Ooh, she's bad?
Your nightmares.
Coming from the Watchtower? Hell yeah, dude.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
Alright, alright.
So I'm better now?
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
Alright, well, bye. Bye, lady. The game is called Crimson Snow. Ooh, good to know. I appreciate you giving me that that recommendation, Ghost. That's huge. Unknown demons reborn. Oh my gosh. Medical discharge, blah, blah, blah. Following surgical intervention on the prefrontal cortex. In subsequent recovery, the patient's physical and physiological evaluations have returned satisfactory results. No impairments have been identified that would inhibit the patient from resuming normal daily activities. Okay. The following medications have been prescribed to manage potential residual symptoms. Chlorpromazine? Interesting. Is advised to adhere to the dose instructions provided and to attend any scheduled follow-up appointments. Wait. What it says on the left is different than what it says on the right. That's very interesting. I don't know why it's like that.
That's me, the bloodhound Morley. Story of my life. Nearly broke.
Is there anything else in here?
There's notes from Penny, my secretary. She must have left it here a few days ago
but
while I was still under
wait.
observation.
I'm awfully sorry, but I just can't keep going like this. You've laid up in that hospital for ages, and I've been left skint, with no wages coming in for months now. Before, with the state you were in, I couldn't bring myself to say anything. Thought it best to let you get better in peace, but the other day, Dr. Foreigner rang and said they were finally going to let you out, so I figured it was time to tell you I haven't been to the office in a month, and believe me, I'll Miss Hawthorne Street and that old moldy brick building of ours. But I've got to move on. And you know, even before the accident, you still owed me 3 months' pay. Peter and I are planning to get married, and I need some stability. Hope you understand. I've left my key under the doormat. I've paid the water and electric bills, so those are in your hands now. Goodbye, John. I wish you all the luck in the world. Yes, a few days ago, an older woman came by asking for you. I told her you might be back at the office this afternoon. She seemed quite eager to have a word with you. Yo, Caden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a solid Friday night. X may be a psycho, but she looks like a baddie, so I can't live. And damn, she's fine. That's crazy.
I'm a right mess. I've managed to lose the only 2 things that kept me grounded. Her sound advice. Or I usually use... I should get myself a pair of derbies. So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny. At least, it looks brand new. The collar's pristine. I'm not ready to leave just yet.
I'm not? Why? What else do I have to put on? Oh, my watch.
It's nearly noon. I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
So what, I got into an accident, had to be hospitalized for 3 months, and then this lady was like, yeah, you know, you were in the hospital, so... yeah, we're leaving. Go fuck yourself. Like, what? Why? What else do I need? What am I missing? Oh.
What a fool I took onto that rain-soaked pavement. And to top it off, with that downpour, I ruined my best suit. But, well, that's all water under the bridge now. Quite literally.
All right. Can I leave now? What else do I have to look at?
Trench coat and...
Oh, my coat.
Every detective's must have.
Now can I leave? There we go. Not the suit. No. I know he lost the suit. And because it's like what date did it say it was? What year? The 40s, dude. This is right after World War II, so everyone's dressing really cool. We're about to have a booming economy. Yep. Everyone dressed better.
I can't afford to let that slip away.
Oh no, she saw me and was like, I gotta put my hands in my head. Or my head in my hands. Alright, well, whatever, lady. She's like, I'm not talking to you. Because you know I'm from the 40s, so, we have a little more freedom. The 40s is during World War II. Yeah, but it ended in 1945. And it said in September of 1945. Yeah, literally, it's World War II ended in September. So what do you mean, Ghost? What are you gonna fight me on? At last, back to the streets and the old cold comforts of foggy old London. Yeah, we just like caved to us now. No. What I'm trying to say is, clothing back then was made with way more care and it was made so much better that it was meant to last for like ever. That's why if you go thrifty now, you'll be able to find some shit that's like fucking awesome. Nowadays, most stuff you wear will pretty much fall apart within a few months, if not a year. And if you're lucky, maybe 2 years or longer. Like even now, I buy jeans and I probably can get at least a year out of them before they'll rip on one of the seams, you know, unfortunately. So, but back then though, they were using real wool, real cotton, none of this like fake plastic stretchy spandex stuff. It was all just real shit, you know what I'm saying? Love thrifting. Oh, I do too. Bring back late 40s. I don't know if we're trying to bring back the late 40s per se, but if we could bring back the care and quality of stuff we had back then, I would be all for it. I mean, hell, look how nice those fucking refrigerators were with their full metal like refrigerators. Some of those shits are still running now. Man, that's like more 60s, 70s type shit, but you know what I mean. The chimneys filled the air with the familiar tang of coal dust, while the rhythmic hum of the small industries in Whitechapel, Stepney, and Southwark rang in his ears like a symphony. Couches. Were couches better back then, too? I mean, I assume everything, to be honest, was better back then, as much as I hate to say it. I don't know really anything now that's better. Like, I think the experience of it's better, but the quality of it isn't. You know what I'm saying? Estate sales, yes, very much. I want all the DLCs for Fall 4, but I'm a broke man. Ghost, do you have Game Pass, or couldn't you just go to like your local GameStop and get like the deluxe edition or whatever for like $20? Yeah. Thank you, Alicia, for following. I appreciate you being here. What's up, Jay? So I went into a tangent about the 40s quality of stuff. How you doing, J Rank? Appreciate you stopping by. I hope your hunting was better today if you went out today. Soon he's seated in his cluttered, dusty office once more, ready for the next case, perhaps finishing off some forgotten bottle of whiskey tucked away in a drawer, and in mourning the replaceable loss of his assistant, Penny.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise.
Is it really? It's dark as fuck in here. Wait, why can't I, what is that? We love tangents? Oh, man, if you bring up something, I'll go off on fucking multiple tangents.
Everything's got.
I'll sit here and like just let the game like just roll like this and just go off some shit.
This hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook. Maybe
Is
I'll
it?
take it a shade easier from now on. Sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue.
I'm on PS4. I have Game of the Year, but I don't have Wi-Fi to redeem it. Plus, I got. Wait, you don't have Wi-Fi? How are you watching me and talking right now? Then.
Here they are. Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note.
Can I close the door? Nope. I understand you're on iPhone. Are you using your iPhone's data, or are you? You don't have Wi-Fi at all in your house?
I ought to give her a
I'm at my grandma's for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I got a T-shirt and 2 other stuff. Oh hell yeah!
This new client brings in some decent dough. Maybe I could settle what I owe her, and use a little charm to win her over.
Yes, sir. Data and nope. That's crazy, Ghost. I would have never thought you didn't have. I didn't know anyone who doesn't have internet nowadays. That's crazy. It's Kiss? Ooh, I didn't know. I didn't know you were into Kiss, J-Rank.
The murder weapon from the.
I had no idea.
Case.
He's Amish?
Nasty business, that one.
Who? Ghost? I don't think Ghost's Amish. There's no way Ghost is Amish because he's got a cell phone. The Amish don't like using cell phones.
This is Peter. That smug grin's got "punch me" written all over it. This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab.
Yeah, and back in the 40s. LOL, yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
Even the
Unless I just don't know.
The slant on the
Maybe I don't know shit about Amish.
That's what gave away the typist in the black. My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Far too many.
Yeah,
This
me
one's
too, buddy.
over it. The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective.
Well, that's before my old PS4 got cooked. I already got redeemed the Goaty. Okay, well, so then. Wait. Oh man, Ghost. There's so many questions I have for you. So you, instead of getting a PS5, you went with a PS4. Sure. But that means you're also playing games that are not updated or fixed. Unfortunately.
The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated I've faced. Finally. Case closed.
With my head fucking falling on the ground. Alright, let's get to work.
Desk. Strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick and span before...
Brother, there's paper fucking everywhere. What do you mean?
Out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one has my last name circled. The drawer. It's locked. Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details.
So it makes games fun, seeing things go to space and etc. What do you mean that makes them fun? I'm just saying that you're playing games that aren't updated or fixed, so you might get game-breaking bugs, and you won't be able to get past it, so you'll just have to restart. I posted my Briz on Discord? Oh, let me go look real quick. So let's see what. Did you make that bracelet, J-Rank? I like playing games that are a decade old. I do too. I'm playing a game that's not this one, but I've been on my free time. I've been playing a game that's 30 years old. The fuck is L? I thought I was gonna have to type his name. Oh my god. But I can't. Duck Hunt. No. It's a game called Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Came out in 1995. My aunt gave it to me when she was at a different state. Oh, so is it like reminiscent of another of that state? All right, so we got M O. That looks like it's supposed to be Y though, not. But oh, here. R L E. Right? Oh my god, the sensitivity is crazy. Plus it makes good and funny content. Seen some doing the cha-cha side across the have her drift around the corner on their feet. I'm not talking about the funny bugs. I'm talking about the ones that fucking break, dude. That break your game. Morley. Did I not spell that right? MORL. Where is he again? E. Interesting. So, wait. So if I did, okay. So it dings when I do it correctly. Well, that's Bethesda for you. I know that's Bethesda. I'm talking about other games though. Like Cyberpunk is a one for you. If you ever wanted to play Cyberpunk 2077, you would not be able to play it on what's stored on the disc. You would only be able to play. Or you wouldn't be able to play it properly because of how shitty it is on the disc. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. All right. Why am I fucking this up again? Where the hell is... Oh, there it is. Is this why? No. What the fuck? Which one's why? Oh my god. R L E. That so another. Okay, so that looks like you though. What the fuck is that? Nope. Oh my god. Not to be able to spell his last name. That's got to be what it is. Oh, I'm stupid as fuck. Well, I'm mostly play Fallout 4 and GTA 5.
The Scarlet Page.
I mean, that's fair, but again, I don't know.
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom
You already said
do I
that.
owe the honor of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavor to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death.
I'll explain after this.
The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
Kinda have
I
to.
understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Okay, so couple things. All my redeems I have are for they're all like TikTok videos, dumb TikTok videos. So if you want to have a laugh and play a dumb TikTok video while I'm playing, there you go. The booty redeem is basically a TikTok where it talks about how it's my booty and the booty is mine and you can't take it or you can't have it. I don't care for the updates. Plus, the PS5 looks like a Wi-Fi with 2 pieces of paper on both sides. Oh, that sounds like copium, Ghost. That sounds like huge amounts of copium. Homie's playing on a system that isn't even supported anymore. Huge. That's a huge amount of copium.
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But
I do be tweaking. I do tweak.
Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story have managed to uncover anything.
I only twerk for gifted subs.
I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Do you have a hard bargain? Aw, shucks. Hey, I've done it. I've only done it twice before, but I will twerk the amount of gifted subs I get. Now, I don't advertise that unless it's brought up. I don't sit there and go, hey guys. I never do that. Oh no, the Russians are invading, so I gotta have my stash of stuff. What?
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there. To live
I'm gonna
within
give subs
my
right
walls.
now. Jesus Christ.
Even now, when I visit the
Last time I did that, I think I was in a maid
it still
costume.
feels
It was
as
when
though
last time
I
I
hear footsteps
I
echoing through
twerked
the
for
halls,
gifted subs.
her voice humming that old melody. The delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede.
Oh yes. I wish
as I
I'm
now
broke. Men in
reside
maid
at
outfits.
Bedford Square.
It was my
In the
sub goal
heart
for
of the city.
October. If I made it to 30 subs for the month, I was going to dress up as a maid and stream it for the rest of October. Can't believe it's been 7 or 8 months since I started dating my boyfriend. Maid costume. Dang, really? It's been that long? I know. I remember when you first talked about how you you're talking to your mom or your dad about it and how you were afraid of how they were going to accept it or something like that. Yes, maid costume. I had a maid costume. I wonder if I could find it real quick. Hang on, I think I'm so curious so the Russians don't see it. Man, what are you talking about? Let me see. Let me see. Go to my. No. Let's see. Where is it? Bum. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Do. There we go. Maybe it's in here. Oh, here, let me move. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't in a maid costume. I was in a Batman costume. Here, I'll pull it up real quick on Where's my capture? To this, yeah. All right, here. This is what happened. Oh shit! I gotta hide myself. Oop. Well, here, let me. This is what I did. That should be brighter, right? Yeah, kinda. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ready? Oh, 1, 2, 4, 5. That's it. That's all you get. You get your 5. We're good. That's it. That's how it's gotta be. Oh, there we go. Yep. That's it. That's how it's gotta be. That's how it's gotta be. That's how we do. Don't stop. Let's just say it would get everyone's attention and why not? Oh my lord. Brother, I don't know what you're talking about, Ghost. You're losing me. I'm lost in the sauce. We're out here talking about getting twerked on, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it on TikTok. Well, I'm gonna be honest with everyone. I've been kind of slacking on TikTok. I'll be very honest. I've been slacking with a lot of short form content. It's been one of those things where like trying to juggle a lot of different things. And trying to remember to make shorts has been a struggle, especially when like you do them on like YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and they're just kind of like they just don't do that well. And then I got in trouble on YouTube because I made a joke from that another YouTuber made, and it was considered against the community guidelines or whatever. But I literally showed the video that's on YouTube in it, and I got in trouble for crossing community guidelines with sexual stuff. So I kind of just went, whatever. Weepa, get it, boy. Corn. Shh. Get on all fours and shake it. Nah. Also, welcome on over, J-Ring. But yeah. Anyways, so I've also just been slacking on that end because I used to get decent amount of views on my YouTube shorts, but now it's like hit or miss. Fucking TikTok's also hit or miss. Sometimes I'll get 300, sometimes I'll get 100, sometimes I'll get fucking nothing. I never break that 500 mark anymore though. I know what you meant, Ghost. I was just kind of confused what you mean about the Russians.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
I know the Cold War started a little bit after World War II ended, but the Cold War also has ended.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case, and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000.
Damn.
Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
I'll try, lady. We'll see what happens. And well, it's still ongoing, but not as it used to be. I don't know if I would consider it ongoing anymore, but there's a lot of other things going on at this point. Yo, what's up, brother? How's your Friday going, bro? It is going, Reckless. How about you, my guy? How's it been? I haven't talked to you in a minute. Shadows from the past. The visit from Countess Margaret Forsyth was just what John needed. A case with all the right ingredients to stir his detective's instincts. An unsolved murder from 20 years ago, abandoned by the police in their incompetence, and a generous reward waiting at the end. What more could a man want on his first day back? The journey to Bloomsbury Manor passed without incident, though the rough, neglected road, ravaged by years of rain and wind, made for an uncomfortable ride. He arrived under the cover of night. The place was quiet, like the ruins of an old tomb, forgotten and forsaken. Okay. So I'm starting at the manor now. It's going good, man. Just here showing love off tomorrow, so I got more time to show support. Hell yeah, dude. I've been off since Monday. So I've been just doing some chilling. I had to do a lot of cooking the last couple of days, and getting stuff set up and dealing with some home stuff. So the U.S. and the aliens are still making you like Severus. We're still making you like.
It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in a weary calm.
Right, but the whole fear with the Cold War was obviously the nuclear weapons, but it was also the whole fear of communism. No one's afraid of that shit really anymore.
Every step I took.
And if that's the case, we have a Cold War all the time now. You know what I'm saying?
That refused to be forgotten.
All right. Open up what we got going on in here. Open up what we got going on.
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy, like it's hiding something.
At Westland Asylum, we believe that the path to recovery begins with compassion, understanding the most advanced techniques of mental health care. Our institution offers a tranquil haven for those seeking respite from the trials of the mind. Okay. North, what its face is communist. I know they are. So is Russia and so is China. I know they are. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm saying we don't have red scares like that anymore. Instead, the fears that people have now are way different. Now, what's this say? Your Ladyship, I write to you on behalf of the Westland Society of Fine Arts regarding the exhibition currently on display at our gallery, which features several works by your daughter, Miss Elodie Forsyth. While we fully appreciate the remarkable talent and artistry evident in her work, it is with great regret that we must inform you a matter of concern. Several of the Society's patrons, particularly among the more sensitive members of our community, have found Miss Forsyth's paintings to be of a highly disturbing nature. We've received numerous complaints, with mothers remarking that the artwork has caused distress to their children, and some ladies reporting feelings of unease. There's a growing sentiment that the pieces are unsuitable for a public exhibition, particularly in a space frequented by young and impressionable minds. Oh boy. It is with the utmost respect and consideration that we kindly request your ladyship to arrange for the removal of Miss Forsyth's paintings from the current display. We understand that this may cause disappointment, but we feel it's necessary to preserve the decorum and sensibilities of our gallery's visitors. We would be honored to work with you in finding a more appropriate venue to exhibit Miss Forsyth's art, where her unique vision can be appreciated by a more discerning, prepared audience. We trust you to understand our position in this delicate matter, and we look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience.
It seems
Interesting.
Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exactly well received. The doors chained up with a padlock.
I didn't see the padlock at first.
Like
That's fine.
Blue moon, fitting for a place haunted by its own secrets.
Can we turn this on?
Looks like the Countess left this for me. It could be useful for getting around the place.
I don't know what that did, or if anything.
It seems Lord Forsyth was a renowned sculptor,
Oh.
though his works were somewhat sinister.
Alright, well, we'll just leave that into the middle then. I wonder what that could be used for. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what's that sparkle thing? Is that just because I turned... What? Shake that booty? Chill out, chill. Only for the gifted subs. What's this? My lady, I would kindly ask that once the midday service is complete, you grant me a few months of your time in the library. Okay.
So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
Well, we want to see that booty. Ah, well, a little size so broke. Hey, that's totally fine. I'm not sitting here being like, give me money so I can shake ass. I'm just saying if you do that, I will shake ass.
Looks like this is the Ford side family book, showing some of their ancestors.
Move the cursor to the edge of the screen to go back. Oh. Okay, astronomer and a romantic who saw in the stars metaphors for his loneliness in 1842 during a total eclipse. He swore at the diamond around the moon was the spirit of his wife Eleanor, who had died giving birth. From that moment on, his telescope never ceased to aim at the sun, seeking to capture that eternal moment. Damn, you drive a hard bargain. It's how it be, man. It's how it be. Oh, damn it. Lady Eleanor Forsyth. You ever think about doing comedy? In like a stand-up comedy? Is it like that? Because if you're talking about that, I don't know if I could do that. I think I can tell stories and talk well, but I'm not creative in the terms of like being able to sit there and be like, what would be the punchline? How do I make a story to grow around this punchline? I'm very good with like riffing off people and like or events or words or whatever. I can't just like come up with that on my own, like you know what I'm saying? We got two lesbians in the closet. I'm sorry if this is this trick or this for this joke if it offends anybody. I don't know what are we saying, Ghost? What are we saying? What's the punchline? What do we call it? Shrapnel scar on her cheek, hands hardened by the iron and mud of oh my god. Can't believe I'm yawning. What the fuck? Liquor cabinet. What? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I understand. I meant the roar of the Crimea. Oh my god. I know it's Chimera. Crimean cannons? Her silver milk kit now stained with gunpowder memory held not only wounds, but the hidden truth behind a colonel's death. They say she swore to protect that secret, and that the oath still lingers within these walls. Moving on. There we go. So we got lords and sirs. So this guy's knighted, but this guy is landowner. Lick her cabinet? I appreciate the explanation. I've never heard of a cabinet as a slang for that, so that's where I missed it. Liquor? Never heard of her. A man with a prominent nose and a wandering soul whose steps trace paths where only blank maps had once lain. Cartographer to Queen Victoria, he devoted his life to naming the unimaginable jingles that swell expeditions, rivers that erase borders, and villages whose names only be remembered. This globe, now cracked by time and the salt of 1,000 seas, bears between its meridians the scars of a man who preferred to get lost rather than return. I like how this man thinks. Ghost is on his shit, dog. Ghost is goofy as fuck. That motherfucker be throwing some curveballs at me, and I go, what? Lady Isolde Fordside. Penis with ethereal hands and a drowned heart after losing her beloved. In the wreck of the SS Meridian, her nocturnes became unnamed requiems. Her final composition, Elegy in Blue, rests on the ebony music stand in the library. Its notes sketch waves that never kissed the shore, and its pauses echo the silence of a ring never given. Okay. How do I have to go up there. Oh. Yeah, what the fuck? Why did it do that? Okay, so he must be looking... He must get turned... No, we don't want to turn that way. We want to turn this way. Oh my god, I have to press it all? Because he must need to look at the telescope. I assume that's what the... Yes. And then we got hers and hers. He must look at his globe, which is there. Who is theirs? We gotta figure out what is theirs. She must be needing to look at a med kit. Where the fuck is there a med kit? Nope.
2 chairs. One of them knocked over.
I don't... So, like, over here?
Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work.
That's the best kind of artwork.
The Fordside family crest. A rampant dragon. A time. The lock has been concealed. This door must open by some other means.
I didn't realize I can't believe how fast it'll just cut it out. Alright. Oh, there's the med kit. I see it now. Okay, so we got... No, don't go that way. Go the other way. Gosh dang it. Okay, so now what's this other girl's then? Pianist. Okay, so hers has got to be the music then. Okay, so... Nice! First try. Let's go. That is the loudest I've... I thought I heard something.
An empty envelope. Lipstick stains. Same shade the Countess wore when she visited my office.
Yes, yes, very same.
This cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. She never got to drink it. Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day.
Why is there so much creaking?
But something went wrong during the conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
All right, hell yeah. Moving on. Moving on.
This must have been some sort of private study for the Countess. Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie. They look happy. It was undoubtedly...
She looks happy? Are you kidding me? Nah, I don't think so.
The key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house.
Why is this window all fucked up looking? Alright, what's
An
in
old
here?
pocket watch. It probably belonged to Lord Fordside.
There's not
Lady
even...
Margaret's husband.
Oh, I guess there is. That's a really shitty JPEG
A
texture.
British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly a man of the world.
Lady Margaret, I am writing to you as the attending physician of Ward 2 to provide an update on your daughter Elodie's progress. It is with great pleasure that I report her notable improvement. Elodie now finds that she no longer experiences dark thoughts. Most importantly, the nightmares have subsided and she's begun to communicate more amicably with her fellow patients, a crucial step in her recovery. Elodie has also asked me to relay a request. She would like you to bring her an amber necklace when you visit this Sunday. I will continue to keep you informed of her progress.
Elodie was committed to a psychiatric facility. But she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her. The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough to abandon her post so suddenly?
Yes, very curious, very curious. Alright, open up, baby. What? Is there like candles going on in here? I gotta lurk for a while. Sounds good, Panda. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. Why am I stuck? What the fuck? I'm stuck. Like, the fuck? I gotta load. I can't freaking move. I couldn't move. What the fuck? No, it's making me start all the way from over here? No fucking way, dude. It's not my fault the shit fucking got stuck. Oh my gosh.
Looks like the Countess left this for me. It could be
Alright,
useful
well.
around the place. So,
God, that's so annoying. I gotta do all this again. Oh my god.
The day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
That was stupid. I'm so glad that there's not a better way for me to...
Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
Come on, come on. Come on, one more. There we go.
The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table.
Yes, we know, we know. Moving on.
Looks like someone lips an empty envelope. Did the housekeeper have
Oysters tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow already?
It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like
I'm
this?
sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. I hope those oysters are good as fuck, dude. I really do.
A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand. The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. Another painting by Elodie.
I don't know if I have to look at all this stuff, but I'm going to just in case. Come on. Oh, we don't care about that anymore? That's cool.
This Elodie was committed. Lady Margaret and a young woman.
I don't know how much of this stuff I have to...
It's Elodie.
New key clue?
This looks
Hell
like
yeah.
the main hall. The British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly a man of the world.
Alright, let's try this shit again. Let's see if I get stuck again. Can we skip this? No? Alright, now, yep, we can move. We're good. Here lies Elodie, rest eternally, beloved daughter, beneath the tree that once watched you grow.
Rest eternally.
Oh, I have to read that? She's reading it. Alright, well, or he's reading it.
Once watched you grow.
Well.
So this is where Elodie
Oops.
is buried. This door is locked as well. If the Countess wanted me to investigate, why didn't she leave the doors open?
Nah, for real, though.
Layers of dried oil paint, left untouched for 20 years. It's
Oh,
as if
we need it.
time stopped. The moment
A
Elodie was
combo
thrown in the
lock.
trash.
Combination lock.
Looks like the last painting Elodie was working on was of a ship at sea. The whole gallery is filled with maritime references. She seemed quite obsessed with it. A grand ship on the open sea. A man with his back turned, watching a ship go down.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of clue.
Trace the tree's journey from birth to decay. Follow the path of the artist in a
Tree's
thoughtful
journey
display.
From birth to decay.
Oh my god, okay, well, I don't know what he's
Follow
supposed to be
the
reading
path
when
of
I'm
the
supposed to read.
artist in a thoughtful display. Arrange the 4 stages and the door will obey. Unlock the path ahead as art lights your way.
Ah, okay. My lady, I must confess, I've never before has anyone requested something of this nature from me. I believe I'm capable of the task, but I must inform you that it will require a significant sum. Certain parts will need to be specifically crafted in the city, and I must first commission the necessary plans. What you're asking for is a piece of intricate engineering, but rest assured there will be no more ingenious way to restrict access to certain areas of the house. If it pleases you, I propose to delineate the spaces as follows. A. Private quarters. B. Guest quarters. C. Kitchen and servants' quarters. Okay. I provide a simple mechanism for Area C. Adhering to your original concept, I would greatly appreciate a prompt response, so I may proceed with ordering the remaining mechanisms. Thomas Blacksmith.
Lady Margaret took special.
Yo, what's up, Buzzkill? How you be? How you be? Welcome in.
Certain areas.
Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been doing.
This door appears to lead out to the back garden. Locked with a padlock.
So I gotta find
I'll
a
need to
lock
find
for
the
that.
key.
And the key for that. Today's been a great day. That's huge, dude. I love to hear that. That's great. Oh man, I like cookies and milk. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well. Today's been a great day. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to
A
hear.
young woman screaming in the middle of the darkness.
Uh-oh. What? I know you see me. Yeah, well, I see everyone who hops into the live. I just like to make sure I give my thanks to the people who like it, you know? It's huge amounts of support, so I appreciate it.
Let's see what her last entries reveal.
Oh, Marina Diary.
I'm
Oh.
absolutely over
Oh, there
the
it is.
moon. Walter has written to say he is coming. I met him at the Western Sanatorium.
You see my
and
text?
we've
I do.
grown so
I said
very
I saw that you say I know you see me, and I
close.
also say, do you see my
Recovering from the
text?
trauma of a shipwreck where he tragically lost his companions. By sheer luck, he was rescued, but not before spending an entire year on an island living amongst the natives. He truly is an adventurer.
Daddy, that's crazy. When I get home, I might stream my VR because I didn't finish a horror game on VR. Which horror game?
Some of these paintings are really dark and sinister.
Oh, I see what I gotta do with those trees. I see what I gotta do with them.
I'm so happy.
What the fuck?
Walter has finally arrived. I must admit, I am utterly captivated by him. I invited him to visit, and he gave me his word.
Who the fuck is this
He
guy?
wouldn't fail to come as soon as he was able to leave. And now he's finally here. I can scarcely contain my joy. It feels as though all the darkness has faded away.
Oh my god, what are we doing? Why are you doing this to me?
Locked, as expected. There's a metal engraving. Those poor souls.
Lord Farsight appears under
Tragedy
mysterious
seems to have
circumstances.
cast a long shadow over this family.
Interesting. Alright, so then... Is there only 3 paintings? I thought there was 4. What? So there's gotta be a 4th one now then, right? None of... Oh, it's a big one. It's a Hanstein, but it's the second part. It's the second part. I played the first one on a lot. Oh, good to know, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Good luck finishing it, man.
It's not here. It's simply not here.
Walter Brand.
This must be the Countess's handwriting. What was she? Looks like a commercial seaman's yearbook.
Seaman.
Listing ships and their crews. It's open to the pages under S.
Okay. Alright, moving on. God, it's so freaking dark. How am I supposed to know if anything is worth looking at?
A boarded up door. The access to the servants' quarters appears to be blocked for some reason.
Oh, we got a crowbar, though.
Definitely happened here. Was
It
it
went
a
right in my
these
eyeball.
broken chairs? Someone must have held them to the ground with great force.
I know it said hurled, but it sounded like he said held, and that didn't make, and that made me confused for a bit.
A silver knife is missing, and it's nowhere to be found. Likely taken by the same person who caused all this destruction.
Yes. Possibly. Who knows, though?
It looks like this vase was shattered. Not just dropped, but smashed with intent.
Okay. Jesus. That was so freaking loud.
Looks like the crowbar is broken.
Like, you broke the crowbar by taking off a few... Oh my gosh. Okay.
Lady Margaret, after the death of her daughter, dismissed the staff and left the mansion.
Huh. Oh, bathroom time. There's a monster that only sees light and other things try and scare you like ghosts, and random times a ghost takes your flashlight, so it's a good game. Interesting. I don't have VR, so I don't know much about how those work. I feel like scary games on VR would be
A pair of blood-stained
intense.
scissors stuck in a sink basin. Deeply unsettling.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Why is that happening? Wait, what? There's two sinks? That's crazy. Sound like something.
No doubt.
Sound like a bug crawling.
This is the cook's room. A good way to motivate the staff.
Yes, by hanging up motivational posters in the 1940s.
A doll pierced with an awl. A warning?
God, I really hate to be this way, but this looks like those AI generated photos, and I really hope they're not, but I have a feeling they are. I don't know, man. It just doesn't look that authentic.
The young maid was an avid fan of actor Valentin Rudolph.
I wonder how much of this
Collection
game
of
has
posters from
been
his
is made
films.
with AI then. That's a bummer if that's true. Hate AI. Dear mother, I should tell you that all is well. I'm happy here at the... Oh, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another game I can play. It's called Cave Crave. You can go through caves. But what's the point of going through the caves?
Yes.
Mr. Murray, the housekeeper, takes good care of me. Lady Margaret sees no one but her daughter, according to Mrs. Murray. She fears some kind of relapse and manners falling apart day by day. But the worst of it, mother, is that man, that dark. He lurks in the shadowy corners of the house. When I'm cleaning or carrying out tasks, and throws himself at me. He's incredibly strong. His gray hand sees me, and I feel completely helpless. At night, I'm afraid to go to the lavatory. There in the dim solitude, I feel watched for something wicked, and a deep specter of breathing leaves me frozen with fear. Only Mrs. Murray has listened to me, but I believe she, too, understands that this man is a great danger and one that will sooner or later bring about a tragedy. She and I are exhausted. Yours affectionately. Okay. Interesting.
A
backgammon?
board. One of the oldest board games.
I never learned how to play backgammon. Be right back. I'm going home. Have a good trip.
Lava apparently knew her way around the tarot. What a dreadful spread. And what a chilling omen it revealed. Evil approaches. It will bring death, and lay ruin to the house and all who dwell within.
Interesting. Attention staff. Wilson says the new security systems in the amber chambers. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, but we have the code. We need to know that. 34982. 34982. And everything else is got black shit on it. Alright. Alright. I hope I don't have to memorize that code. Wait a minute. Is this correct? Wait, what? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is.
Is there someone else in the house?
They've been saying that there's another... Oh.
Who the devil is that man? He had a knife. I'm completely in the dark here. I don't think he saw me.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Did you die? I don't have like a gun or something? Alright, I think this is the one I have to use the 3, 4, 9, 8, 2. Oh shit. What was it? Shit. I thought it was 34982. I gotta go back. Gotta go back. I gotta check the VOD. Yeah, 34982. That's what it was. What the heck? I'm confused. So wait, was that not it? Is it this one that is that number? I swear it said Area A. This is not Area A. That says Area A. Whatever.
Another boarded up door.
I gotta find another fucked up crowbar.
Sealed before the murder.
I do not think that was it, broski. I swear it was. Am I like losing my mind? I'm looking back in the VOD. Oh, I see. So I'm looking back at the VOD. The little saying on top said areas A and B, but it was listed on the paper as B and then A. That's why I got confused. All right. Nope, you're right. Maria, you are 100% right. Now we must find another crowbar somehow, and then that one will also break when we use it.
This must be Walter Brandon's room.
Who the fuck is Walter?
A compass and a sextant. Tools of a sailor.
Oh, what?
An empty bottle. It smells of good rum. The diary of Walter Brandon. Perhaps it holds some clues about who he was and what this case might be.
Maybe. We'll see. Oh, all right. I thought we were going to a bigger
A
cutscene.
model ship. Mr. Brandon must have felt a deep yearning for the sea.
He yearned for the sea. Like that one Xbox game.
That man has found me. I fear something dreadful is about to happen. Tonight as I awoke, I saw him standing at the foot of my bed. I could not make out his face, but his knife. The gleam of its blade shone in the darkness. I sprang up suddenly, determined to confront this stranger. Grabbing the heavy candlestick from the nightstand, I hurled it with all my strength. He vanished into the dark.
Whoa. Is that it? Or am I supposed to be... Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to find anything in the corner. Oh wait, I am. Whoa.
Coming here was a grave mistake.
That is creepy.
He's followed me, watching and lurking in dark corners, waiting to surprise me. I dare not tell Elodie. She would think the one thing I dread most for her to believe. I see him again from the window, watching me. His long hair and beard obscure his face, and he still holds that knife. He means to kill me.
What?
I am losing my faculties. It is best I return to the ship. Everyone seems to be conspiring against me. The housekeeper despises me, accusing me of misconduct. Perhaps I'm not a man of refinement, but I know what respect is. Yet this morning, as I awoke from my rest, she was enraged with me. It was of no use to tell her I had slept peacefully. An external maid who comes to clean was crying and accusing me of having approached her in an unseemly manner. I would never do such a thing. I am a sailor, a man of the world. I know how to conduct myself.
The last entry in the diary, dated the very night of the murder.
My beloved Elodie.
But he didn't want to tell anyone?
Why can you not believe this poor sailor, who only wishes to love you? I have left everything behind. My ship, the sea, all my world, just to be by your side, as you asked me to. Damn it. I can hear the man with the knife coming up the stairs from the hall. I need to hide.
Walter was terrified. What in the devil was happening here? It seems this trunk was all Walter owned. A photograph of Elodie. No doubt Walter cared for her deeply. Looks like the key to the back garden. I better head back to the staircase gallery. Seems I'm not the only one with a fondness for hats.
Alright, chill out, dog. Damn, I can't see fucking shit, dude. So... oh. I was like, damn, another cutscene already?
Fled through the rear door of the house.
So, that Walter guy didn't say, hey, there's a motherfucker coming? He didn't want to scare her? Make her believe? Like, what the fuck? She was already scared of some shit, dude. That's goofy.
At that old fountain in the garden, now little more than a basin of stagnant water, one can still make out the faint impressions of bloodied hands. It seems almost certain the killer stopped here, in a hurried attempt to wash away some of the blood spattered across his body.
Yeah, I thought this was a person when I saw this.
A filthy coat, soaked in some kind of blackened, hardened liquid, aged over time. It's clear that the man who killed Elodie discarded his blood-stained clothing during his escape.
Damn, he must have gotten her enough, or she was spurting blood like crazy, dude. It's gotta be what happened. Wait, I can't go any further than this? That's all this is? Oh.
Well, this ought to do the trick for that boarded up room upstairs. Here's the missing kitchen knife. Undoubtedly the murder weapon. Despite his injuries, the killer rid himself of anything that might incriminate him before fleeing the scene. The boots, the coat, even the knife. It's a chilling thought, but those very items remind me of the figure seen lurking near the manor. The same figure Walter Brandon spoke of with such dread. And perhaps the very one who was said to have harassed the maids. That mysterious presence was, in all likelihood, the murderer of Elodie Fordside.
So what? We're saying that this possible guy is still lurking around here, waiting for for more victims after 20 years? Oh my god, why am I losing frames? What the fuck? Chill out, game. What are we doing? Why are we losing frames? What can I close out? Let me see if I can fix this. Bro's hunting that booty. He lacks lives and motivation. It's just so weird that, like, because I'm like, I don't know if we're trying to. So far with the mystery, are we trying to figure out that we're trying to figure out who the murderer was and what's going on? Clearly, this woman, the mom or the countess. I don't know if the mom and the countess are two different people. Whatever. The lady that came to give us this wants to try to find the murderer. Oh, it must be the mom. So the murderer of her daughter. That's cool. Whatever. That's sick. But like, homie was having fear, was like freaking out because there's this dude looking through his window, but didn't want to raise any suspicion or fear in the other people, so he didn't say anything, and instead hid in the chest while his hopeful wife or future wifey or future lover got stabbed instead. I don't know. And now we're saying that there's this guy is traveling around here now. Also, why the fuck did you come here at nighttime? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dummy. Am I supposed to go up this? No? Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna climb that up. Never mind. Alright. It was all the only reason for me to come in here was just to get a freaking crowbar and to see this guy discard all of his stuff. Which is another thing that's just crazy to me. Is that, so what? Guy ran through the back here, through the greenhouse, dumped all of his stuff and just kept going? I don't know, seems kinda odd. But whatever. What the fuck is... Oh, no, that's right. They're saying that the dad or whatever was a good sculptor.
Lord Fordside was a gifted artist, no doubt. But his work betrayed a dark and tormented soul. This unfinished...
Oh, we got some booty!
...stirs in me a sharpening wheel. Lord Fordside likely crafted his own chisels. Unlabeled liquor bottles. The damp and the passing years have likely worn away whatever once marked them. There's a distinct scent of wormwood, the plant at the heart of absinthe. Thujone, its active compound, could provoke hallucinations. Visions said to come straight from the goddess Artemis herself.
To this day, 3 years since his disappearance, I still catch myself entering this room expecting to find him there. Exhausted yet sleepless, laboring without pause, shut away for days on end without food or rest, carving his final dreadful and chilling masterpiece, with those eyes mad haunted, the same eyes that seemed to afflict every Fordside heir without exception, the very same enigmatic, sorrowful gaze I find myself recognizing more and more in Elodie's face with each passing day. The day I saw her, scarcely 3 years old, create her first drawing, I knew then she too was lost. I cursed this wretched inheritance so steeped in misfortune. Tomorrow I shall take Elodie to the sanatorium with therapy in a controlled environment, perhaps when she might begin to improve. I should not allow the Forsyte legacy to take Elodie from me as well. 25741. Alright. Oh, dude, we're so going to get jump scared by the guy with the knife, though. I don't know when, but we will. I can just feel it. I can feel it. Okay, 2574. Oops. God, oh my god. Ah! Oops. There we go. Press the wrong button. Open up, baby. Open up. What we got going on over here? Oh, I was about to look and see if we could see homie.
Him again. Who the bloody hell are you?
Yeah, bitch. I have the high ground. You ever seen Star Wars? We know how this ends. Stop staring at me and say something. What? I'm going for him. We're gonna go beat his ass right now, guys. We're gonna go do it. Get back here, you stupid bitch. Damn it. I'm losing my mind. He back here now? He's not. But he knows I'm here now. He's gonna touch my booty. No, no, no. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, dude. I thought that was him. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's fine, though. I'm back, and what am I witnessing? You're witnessing me crashing out. Because shit be going crazy.
To a woman. Lady Margaret, perhaps?
Are you gendering my rooms? How do you know this isn't a man's room? Well, because a man wouldn't sleep with a thing above his head like this? Is that why? Or because a man wouldn't have, I don't know, wouldn't have these big old wardrobes? I got a lot of band t-shirts. I might need a big old wardrobe.
It's a damn fine bottle of wine. No one in their right mind would open a vintage like this and leave it abandoned, unless something rather urgent interrupted the evening. Seems Lady Margaret...
It's a lot of assumptions.
The book's still open, right where she left it.
I wonder if she's dead as well.
This is a nightmare. I am deeply concerned for Elodie. The housekeeper has long been warning me about Walter. I have made some inquiries, and nothing is as it seems. Elodie remains blissfully happy with him in the house. I am at my wit's end. Since her return from the sanatorium, she has been positively radiant, a true beacon of light. They go out together and seem to have a splendid time. He appears very close to her. This is in stark contrast to the picture painted by the housekeeper, which is a complete contradiction.
The bed is made. The Countess hadn't yet gone to bed on the night of the murder.
So what, we literally fucking murder happened and then we're like, we're out of here. Tonight.
Last night I heard him scream. He seemed to be in the throes of a panic attack. I approached on tiptoe to the guest quarters, and then suddenly I was struck with terror. An insane, maniacal laughter echoed through the night. It did not sound like him. The following morning, Walter and Elodie went out to sail on the pond. Everything appeared normal, and he was the most charming he has ever been.
Oh, so he just has panic attacks. Okay.
Something made of glass has shattered here.
Oh my God, what is that noise? It's coming from Elodie's room.
It's spelt wrong on the fucking subtitle. I don't know if you guys can see it. It said Ellery. How did you do that?
The fireplace tools, all knocked over on the floor. And unless my eyes deceive me, the poker appears to be missing.
Oh my God, Elodie!
Jesus, why are we so close?
Quite agitated, grabbed the fireplace poker and rushed toward Elodie's room. A key Likely the one to Elodie. Lady Margaret lied to me. She hadn't taken any sleeping draught that night. She could have heard the attack and rushed to see what was happening. Why did she hide this from me?
She's gonna have you
More I
killed as
investigate,
well.
The more convoluted it all seems. I should head to Elodie's room to search for answers.
Okay. Where is her room? Is this it? Alright, never mind. It's right here. Oh, shit. There it is. The poker.
A pool of dried blood. There's no doubt now. This was the scene of the crime.
Somebody suck me.
Oh my god, the innkeeper. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Hope you're having a solid Friday night. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into a mysterious game about mysteries and shit. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I'm enthralled with the mystery.
Photograph of Elodie Fordside and Walter Brand.
They look so fucking awkward. Holy shit.
If my memory serves me right. Looks like it was taken at Westland Asylum.
After she got her lobotomy. I don't know if she got a lobotomy. I'm just speaking shit. How's it going? It's going, dude. We're currently playing a game that I was given a free key for from the developer. The embargo lifted last night, so I decided to do it today. And it's all about we're trying to solve a murder that happened 20 years ago in the 1920s.
A rag doll, tossed on the floor. I'd wager it used to sit neatly on the bed.
How's it going with you,
Knocked
Mr.
over in the
Innkeeper?
scuffle. Or perhaps Elodie dropped it herself in the panic.
Oh, that's awesome. You friends with them? Nope. It sounds bad, but no. I'm a part of I'm a part of like a thing called keymailer. And I'll get random devs who will send me keys, and I just make I usually make a video on YouTube about it, or I stream it on YouTube, which, you know, and then I also stream on Twitch, and they'll give me that. Good. Been playing Expedition of that and loving it. Dude, I played that when it first came out. Great game. In my opinion, that is the game that should win Game of the Year. That is a great game. I think it deserves everything it's been nominated for as well.
Not a clean break-in. The killer wasn't subtle. Judging by the sheer brutality of the crime, we can almost certainly conclude the killer was a man of considerable build. The blood-stained coat, found alongside the greenhouse knife, suggests that the mysterious figure seen loitering nearby may, in fact, be the very same individual who committed the murder. They say the killer always returns to the scene of the crime. But 20 years have passed. Why now? Let's attempt
Never looked
to
at anything of it
reconstruct the
online and not watch anything,
events,
just
as they
got to
might
the
have
Painters.
unfolded that night,
Hell yes,
and
dude.
try to understand precisely what happened.
Hell yes, dude. Yep. I never finished it. I'll be honest. I didn't finish it, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the amount I did play. I think it's a great game, and I think it deserves anything and everything it was nominated for. It's one of those games that I felt really pushed the industry forward, the gaming industry forward. Why didn't you finish it? So it might sound kind of bad, but it was one. I didn't mean to go this way. It was one of those games that I like to be able to look around and collect everything, and I was getting really sick and tired of, like, in the later and like the closer to the end game, how like enemies are so hard and so difficult to fight, and it was like you have to fight all these guys to get this one little thing, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of getting burnt out with doing this. And but I know if I would have skipped it all, I would have been upset that I skipped it, so I just kind of gave up and stopped playing. It wasn't because the story was bad, it wasn't because the gameplay was bad, it was just that I just like to be able to do anything and everything I can see. Like, I'm not someone who's a completionist, but I like to be able to, if I can see that I can do it, I'm going to try to pursue it and do it. And it got to the point where, like, I would run and try to grab something because it was on the floor or whatever. But then when I would try to turn around and try to dodge the enemies, I would get hit with it. It was just annoying. I'm going to be on Discord streaming with my VR. Hell yes, dude. If you're still on after I'm done streaming, I'll see what it's about. Where am I supposed to leave and reconstruct with leaving? I assume. No, I'm not. Am I supposed to go in here? Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay. So not this way. What the fuck? So, anyways. But everything I did up until that point, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. So, did you make it to the Pinterest like the first time you see her? No, but like I said, I literally got to that level. Like, I literally got... I think I'm exactly where you're at. Like, I didn't see her, but I got to the point where you get to her portion where you break through the barrier. I think that's what it was. Where the fuck am I supposed to finish? I'm supposed to go up in here? Oh, shit!
We're not from the same sacks.
But we got each other's backs.
Yo, what is up, Soggy? Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shouty. Let me give you a quick shouty. Hopefully everyone likes Meat Canyon, Papa Meat. We all love him. I'll enjoy him.
Right in the eyes, I say, bitch, bitch, fuck you, bitch. But it's okay because I'm playful. Bitch, you fucking bitch. That's what I say. Just like that. Me around the house. And I have a giant, and I have a baseball bat. And I'm fucking swinging around. Ah, bitch! I'm smacking shit. And fucking yeah. But it's okay because I'm just palling around. Hey, I'm one of the girls. All right.
Anyways, what were we playing? Date Everything? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not a horror game. Or it is. I don't know. I mean, I know it's not, but, like, maybe for you it is. Maybe it was scary having just had to do the Date Everything. I don't know. But I hope you had a great stream. I hope you got 100,000 bajillion subs. I hope you got a even kabillion badillion followers. And that you're the #1 streamer now. Watch streak with 3 streams? That's crazy. I didn't know we had watch streaks now. Where the fuck am I supposed to go, man? This is really annoying. It says I had to go put it all together, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let me out! I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I've been running back and forth constantly. I just checked, and they are. Oh my god, I knew it. Thank God. We've made it, everyone. Listen up, cocksuckers. It's over. It's finally over. The reign of Kaisenet is over. Begathons are over. #1 stream in the world. Oh, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm gonna keep running in circles because I don't know where I need to go. This is really frustrating. I don't know what to do. This is the only thing that sucks about playing some indie games, that sometimes they break and you don't know if they're broken or not. Oh, I didn't go this way. Let's see. Is there anything this way? Who the fuck is breathing? Alright, chill out. Chill out. I don't like you breathing. I'm coming to fight you. And this one. Alright, and this one. Oh, is this the door we gotta go through now? No! What the fuck am I... I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up on stream. I'm just gonna go... We already saw all this shit. Where do you want me to go to put it all together? Get him. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. It's all just being stupid. Why can I hear this man breathing in the corner? Oh shit! He's in the walls! He's in the goddamn walls! He was like... But this guy was like, oh, we're gonna put this all together. And... I don't know what that means. Where are you gonna put this all together? Are we done in here? Are we not done in here? Am I just gonna run around with my dick out? Like, what are we doing? I did go through this door, but I don't know if I just don't know if the game broke. That's the only issue I have is I don't know if the game broke. And if the game broke, then I'm cooked. I just don't know where I'm supposed to be. And if I press load, I just don't know how far back it's going to push me. Maybe I do have to go into the garden. Alright, let's go back out. Let's see if there's some shit out here we missed. Whip it out? It's already been whipped out. We're running around with it until I figure out what I need to do. Wait, what's this? Wait, why is this green? Sir? How about in here? Is this... No, we already saw this. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god. I might have to press load on the game. And it's gonna put me back, and I'm gonna be very, very upset. Let me go up the stairs. Let me do something. Alright, fuck it. Alright. I don't know how far back this is gonna push me. I have to, though. I had to do it earlier. No, don't tell me I have to do this whole thing from the beginning. There's gotta be a better... Oh, okay. It's right when the man looked at me. Oh my god, Kyle! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Ooh. Oh, I'm losing frames. What the fuck? Ooh, that was a major little... Oh, so do I have to look at all this shit again? What do I have to look at? Thank you for stopping by, Kyle. Thank you for the first time chatting. And thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. What am I supposed to be doing here? What's going on now? What the hell? Oh my god, did the game break even more? Oh no. Wait, I already had the key, but it was on the fucking table. Okay. Alright.
There was a struggle here.
Yes, we know. I'm gonna skip through so much of this, everyone, just because I'm trying to get back to where I need to go.
There's no doubt now. This was the scene of the crime.
Is there anything else? I'm clicking everything. I'm clicking everything. Is there anything else I missed? Is there anything else? So now what? We walk out. Do we look to see if the man is down there? Man? No, he's not down there. Oh, sir bitch ass. Where are you? Okay. So... Alright, I'm gonna see. Does this door open now? No, it doesn't. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I'm supposed to do after this. Am I supposed to go over here? That's a very weird sound effect. Oh my god. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Oh god, I'm looking like a fucking idiot now. I don't know what to do. And there's not even... Get that shit out of here. There's not even a walkthrough or anything. I'm just kind of cooked. Like, am I supposed to go through this? I don't remember this ever being lit up. What is that? And I don't think there's a way I can get around to that. Because you'd have to go all the way around this way. Right? I can't get through that door. Because it's blocked. Oh my god. I need a checkpoint. Not a checkpoint. I need a way marker. I need you to tell me where I'm supposed to go. Is he in the mirrors? Not the mirrors. Is he in the windows? Also, why do I sound like I hear a radio? Listen to my Mexican radio. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, boom, boom. Oh man. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna try to look this up because I don't know what I am supposed to do. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna look this up. Sorry, everyone. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I'm like... Alright. Looks like I'm supposed to go back into her room. So I just fucked around for 10 minutes because I'm stupid. Is that what? Unless I'm missing...
A rag doll, tossed on the floor. I'd wager it used to sit neatly on the bed. Either it was knocked over in the scuffle, or perhaps Elodie dropped it herself in the panic. Judging by the sheer brutality of the crime, we can almost certainly conclude the killer was a man of considerable build. The blood-stained coat, found alongside the greenhouse knife, suggests that the mysterious figure seen loitering nearby may, in fact, be the very same individual who committed the murder. They say the killer always returns to the scene of the crime. But 20 years have passed. Why now? Let's attempt to reconstruct the events, just as they might have unfolded that night, and try to understand precisely what happened.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see this. Alright, well, everyone, I'm stupid, but it is alright.
Elodie must have lain down that night, perhaps already drifting to sleep. The door's lock, completely broken,
Whoa!
indicates someone forced their way into the room, likely startling Elodie awake. Elodie tried to flee, but the killer cornered her near the vanity. She lost her balance and fell, breaking the dresser and chair.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
The killer dragged her to the bed against her will. In the struggle, one of the vases fell from the mantelpiece.
That seems like a lot of commotion for no one to have heard that shit, you know?
On the bed, the killer stabbed her mercilessly, again and again, staining the sheets with blood. That's when Lady Margaret arrived, striking the killer with the fireplace poker, knocking him away from Elodie. Wounded, the killer fled the scene, but it was already too late. Elodie was already dead.
Damn. Yeah, they're all clues from Elodie's crime scene. Alright, so we got all the clues now. We got all the clues.
The old Bloomsbury mansion. It choked my thoughts. It had that kind of sadness that seeps into your bones like old damp.
How was School by Runaway? I got really close to a couple times trying to beat it. I was gonna try to attempt again after this, depending on how long this game is. We got no dialogue. We're just running. All right. Well.
One thing was certain.
Oh, there we go.
My next move was to dig up answers about the man with the knife, and about Walter Brandon, the sailor from Westland Asylum, an old, forgotten sanatorium that, 20 years ago, was the scene of a meeting between Elodie Fordside and that Brandon fellow.
Lament of the Forgotten. The old sanatorium loomed in the distance, silent and solemn, a monument of forgotten suffering. It stood like a sleeping giant, its walls steeped in the horrors of another age. John knew that crossing the threshold meant stepping into the labyrinth of the human mind. The madness of some and the cold indifference of others had turned places like this into a breeding grounds for nightmares.
Who is this? Hi, Toby.
A creeping unease settled in as he neared the entrance, a whisper of dread curling at the edges of his thoughts, yet he pressed on. He needed answers and was certain they lay waiting in the dark. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me see if I can... 1 second. Let me... Is this where someone tells you how long a game is? No. I mean, I don't think so. Some people might feel that way. I don't feel that way, but I don't know. I don't think so. All right, there we go. It's 3 hours long.
It was
this game?
Hour when my battered car crept along the winding, shadowed road leading to Westland Asylum.
Huh. All right, well, we got about an hour and a half left then, give or take, because I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, or 2 hours, so maybe an hour left.
The building, forsaken for more than a decade, remained illuminated. Was it some ancient emergency system defying the passage of time?
An hour left?
Someone awaiting my arrival.
What's up, Tristan?
The front door, sealed shut. As expected. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it?
Never. Crazy.
Another way in.
What do you mean it's what do you mean it's crazy, Tristan? What do you mean? What the fuck? Gilbert, I'm leaving now. I've gathered all my belongings, but I see that yours are still here. How was your Thanksgiving, man? It was fine. You know, it was a good time. I had family over. I hosted. We cooked turkey breast and I had boneless ham. And then everyone else brought the sides and desserts. So it was good. It was pretty cool. It's a good time. How's yours, my guy? I have had to return the key to the front entrance, but the passageway leading to the back remains. I've covered it up a bit, but I'm sure you'll remember where it is. The kitchen windows was broken, and quite frankly, I don't believe anyone will come to mend it. Should be able to get in through there without any trouble.
So,
take care.
There's an alternative entrance.
Boneless pizza too? Oh, always boneless pizza. Are you kidding me? We always need to have boneless pizza. If my pizza ain't boneless, I don't want it. Where the fuck? Mine was pretty good. I ate some turkey and then fell asleep. Yep, that tryptophan in the turkey is a real bitch with that shit. I'm not the biggest fan of turkey though. My mom really likes it, so that's why I cooked it, but like I'm not a big fan. How am I doing? I'm doing very, very alright. I could be better, but you know, we're here taking everything one step at a time. You know how it be. Why is there just a random light on that? Where is the light? As well. Red Dead Redemption 2 is 50 hours or 80 to 9 hours for 100%. And I beat it in a day. Well, that's because you just skipped everything. What the fuck is this goddamn... Wait, I haven't said a digging joke yet. Good for you, Tristan. You're growing. You are growing. Is it this way? No, I can't go this way. What the fuck? Which way did he say? I've had to return the key for entrance, but the passageway leading to the back courtyard remains. I've covered it up a bit. That's got to be then this way. Right? Nope, I went through the story and cutscene. That's crazy. Yeah, there we go. That means you did something, dude. You did something that was allowed you to skip a bunch of shit. I'm getting smart. I am getting smart soon. I'll be the next Albert Einstein. Well, you know, it's always good to you know, reach for the stars, you know, aim for the stars. Find a way into the asylum. Alright, well, that was loud as fuck.
Bloody hell. It's pitch black in here.
Yes, it is.
Looks like I've stumbled into what could be the kitchen.
Yeah, let me just spill fucking everything.
The lantern. It's broken. I'll have to manage without it for now.
Brother, how did you do that? You had so much space. Oh my god. Cool, bro. I am a star. Yes, you are, Tristan. Yes, you are. I took a little bit of breaks for food and other stuff. Okay, but how like how long did you play it for? What's a day? What do you mean you beaten it in a day? Did you go straight 12 hours, 24 hours, you know? Like how long is a day for you?
A bloody handprint. Someone injured must have leaned against this wall.
Okay. Can I use this as a light? If it's on the floor like that? I guess not. There's a lot of lights, though.
May 1922. This letter was written half a year before Elodie's murder. It's possible she was still a patient here at the time.
I don't have a VR headset, Tristan. Unless you're gonna get me one. If you're gonna give me a VR headset, I'll do it. Sir, in view of the asking of violent incidents within the institution since the arrival of patient B03, we, the undersigned, feel it is our duty to express the following concerns on behalf of the sanitary support staff. After start to finish. Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, well, how long was it time for you? Like, did you spend 24 hours straight playing it? Did you spend 15? Did you do 10? Like, how long did you play it? Patient B03 requires specialized care and strict oversight. Necessitating immediate confinement in this isolation cell. Access to a shared or public space should be allowed only under the supervision of 2 different attendants equipped with tranquilizing injectables. I'll donate 30 cents for your goal. Alright, well, yeah, we're 30 cents closer to a fucking VR headset. Woo! A $500 fucking item. The recent incident underscored grave deficiencies in this institution's security measures, revealing its unpreparedness to house patients with such a high degree of aggression. Jesus. We strongly urge the hospital admin to implement decisive measures without delay. Should our concerns remain unaddressed, we will be compelled to escalate this matter to the National Asylum Workers Union, which has been made aware of our grievances. Respectfully.
The nurses were genuinely concerned.
After start to finish, 3 hours. You beat the game in 3 hours? You beat Red Dead Redemption 2 in 3 hours. I don't believe that.
Westland Asylum was a top place in its good old days.
Compassion, understanding, advancing techniques of mental. I'll donate $499 if you say I'm your favorite viewer. If you donate $499, you'll be 100% my favorite viewer. Are you kidding me? That's insane amount of money, dude. Interesting. Jesus, God, I hate how sensitive this is. God, all this artwork looks like fucking shit AI. Oh my god. Looks like straight slop. I know it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you were to do that, I have no other. I'd have no other choice.
Don't worry, that bloke didn't lay a finger on her. But you took quite a knock. This is gonna smart.
This is gonna what? Smart? Okay, only got $300 to spare. You don't have to spare any of it. I I don't even know how I would even handle it. I was given that, dude. I'll be very honest. That's crazy. You even talking like that, whether it's a joke or not. Well, staff and members and the patients on the forthcoming Tuesday, the 6th of April, 1932, as previously announced, the closure of this institution shall take place. Ew. What are you even playing? This is a game called The Last Case of John Morley. It's a game that I was given a free key for to play and review and such. So that's what I'm currently doing. The embargo lifted on it last night, so I decided to play it today as my game to choose today to stream. Within a span of 1 month, the sanitarium shall be fully closed, and the patients will be transferred to other hospitals in the area according to their individual needs. As for the staff, you may request any outstanding payments and the severance compensation proportional to the time worked at the administration office. Oh, or I'm the next Mr. Beast or Mr. Broke. Hey man, if you become the next Mr. Beast, good luck. I hope those deals you make with the Saudi Arabian kingdom does you well. You may request I read that, which will remain open for 1 additional week following the closure from 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. for your commutes. We kindly request that you schedule an appointment. The following working and insurable day shall be the Monday of the 4th of April.
The asylum was shut down 10 years ago. Judging by the state it's in, they probably had no choice but to close it due to the building's condition.
I'm gonna deal with the Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, good for you. Yeah, that's how that works.
Without the key, I won't be able to access the upper floors.
That's where the money is. Raid Shadow Legends is where the money's at. I mean, to be honest, how much with how many sponsorships they're always offering, they gotta be making a decent amount of money, right? You'd think. Oh, cool! I got another stupid padlock to worry about. What the fuck? Such a weird timed sound. Terrible game, but good pay. Hey, you know, if I was getting a decent amount of pay to play a game, I'd do it. I don't know how long I'd do it for, but I'd do it for a little bit.
This file cabinet is now empty. It probably held all the records of the inpatients.
Pursuant to the established protocols and regulations of Westland Asylum, in preparation for the forthcoming annual report to the Board of Trustees, Dr. Lenore Sheridan will retain custody of the patient records for a duration of 5 days. Members of the medical staff requiring access to these records during the interview are advised to direct their inquiries to her or to them. Office between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.
I need to find Dr. Sheridan's office.
What are you doing? Oh, you guys are fighting. I see what's going on. Dummy cats. Dummy cats. I'll do it in my VR, but my dog ate one of the controllers. That's crazy. How do you let your dog eat one of the controllers, dude?
We must formalize the admission of Miss Elodie Fortside. I have her file here.
That girl? What do you think of her?
I don't quite know. She seems a good girl. I do hope she recovers soon.
I know what Dr. Mulder thinks of her.
Oh, don't be wicked.
You cannot tell me you haven't noticed. Have you seen the way he looks at her?
Shh,
that's
now.
Not all right.
Coming.
It seems the nurses were gossiping about a certain Dr. Mulder.
I was eating. I didn't know she was eating too.
With Elodie.
It's a controller. It's a decent sized controller. That's crazy. So I'm glad I got my cats. So I'm glad I got my cats. You know what I'm saying, Billy? Alright. Is there anything in here? Why was I allowed to open this? Interesting. What the fuck? Where the fuck is there a phone? It sounds like it's in me. Oh my god, I don't know where the fucking phone is. Is it over here? Is it in here? I didn't even notice a phone when I was walking around. Oh no. Where the fuck is this phone? I can't use sound because I can't get closer to it. What the fuck? Oh no. No. I'm gonna be tortured with the ringing until I find a stupid freaking phone. I don't know that. Okay. No. Where's the phone? Where's the fucking phone? Is that the phone? Oh my god. I was going the right way.
Hello? Hello?
That was terrible.
Mr. Morley, is that you?
Lady Margaret?
Mr. Morley, I'm so relieved to hear your voice. I've been trying to reach your office, but I couldn't get through to anyone.
It's awfully late at night, Lady Margaret. How on earth did you know I was at Westland Asylum?
Well, I was already in bed, truth be told, but there was something on my mind. A vital detail I'd forgotten to mention. I called your office, searched for you at the mansion, and when I couldn't find you there, I assumed you might be investigating at the asylum.
I see. Very resourceful of you. Now tell me, what is this detail of such importance?
Oh yes, of course. I almost forgot. You see, the truth is, I'm afraid that you're not alone.
What the devil does that mean? Hello? Lady Margaret?
What the fuck? I almost had the platinum for Fallout 4. I just have 2 trophies left, and of them I almost got. The other is tricky. Interesting. I've only platinum like maybe 3 or 4 games. Never been a big platinum hunter.
Is someone there?
Damn right, there's someone here.
Damn it! I've got a bad feeling about this.
It's Diddy, dear. Nah, it's more just Diddy himself, dog. It's 1940s Diddy. Open door, cold to warm. What? The increasing precarious state of the electrical network, which, as you're all aware, is far too aged and no longer fit for safe operation, given the opinion of the institution, the mission has no alternative but to spend all plans for renovation. Importantly, and in the interest of maintaining minimal functionality, one of the primary safety switches required for the activation of the shock therapy room is installed in isolation cell B04. Effective immediately cell B4 has to be decommissioned as a holding cell and repairs as a maintenance storage room. Staff are trained from placing any patients there and must ensure the room remains accessible to all authorized personnel.
Internal report. Patient B03. Identity unknown. Male.
Did he attract you down to this game and stalking you?
After being the cause of a series of violent incidents, the patient exhibits a of unprovoked, nearly superhuman aggression, displaying raw, overwhelming physical force, and subsequent plunges into an eerie, profound apathy. His faculties appear suspended during these lulls, leaving him in a state of unnerving inertia. Due to the unpredictability of his violent outbursts, he remains confined within a reinforced cell. Treatment involves high doses of sedatives, potassium bromide or morphine, and a regimented course of electroconvulsive therapy, alongside stringent restraints, such as an anti-biting mask and, if required, an iron muzzle. ongoing monitoring is maintained.
This is all fucking busted. That's so cool. Oh, fuck. In here.
Internal report. Patient B02. Mr. Norbert Clark, 45, from Sanderson, is a persistent pyromaniac whose actions have repeatedly endangered both property and life. Despite his seemingly frail build, he harbors an alarming compulsion for fire setting, a tendency exacerbated by intermittent episodes of disorganized thought and incoherent speech under duress. His unsettling, fixed gaze suggests the planning of covert schemes, amplifying his threat. To mitigate risk, he is isolated in a secure cell, thoroughly cleared of flammable materials. His management includes a regimented program of sedatives and antipsychotic medications to stabilize his manic and schizoid symptoms, with vigilant oversight maintained.
Okay, so is there multiple things I need to be pulling? This is said from cold to warm, right? Isn't that what that said on here? Let's see. Maybe I need... I don't know. Got the one. This one. That doesn't have a... Oh. Do I have to try to find all 4 chords? Oh, there is. Got the one there. Got green there. Red over there. Now, are they talking about when they say from cold to warm? Are they saying like colors? Like I would go red, yellow, green, blue? Or sorry, blue, green, yellow, red? I assume? Oh my fucking god. Right? Alright. I fix how dark this is, because man, that is... Yeah, we're gonna boost up. Brightness a little bit. Is that better? Nice. Hopefully it's better. What's the worst part about puberty? Everyone should know this if you're a guy. Thank you for following OnCath. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well and having an awesome Friday. Appreciate the follow. Worst part of puberty? I don't actually know, dude. I think it's just the worst part of puberty is just the process of it all, you know? How slow, like, it's just how long it takes for everything to get going, you know? Both morning wearing ass hair? I guess. No, I don't know if that's the worst part of it, you know? So that one should be down. We gotta go to green, which is... Oh, that one would be here, right? The yellow. And then we go to red. Should be... Nice! Why was that so intense? Jesus Christ.
This room gives me the shivers.
Hey, yo, found you in Choco's Discord. Just joined, so checking out some peeps. Thank you so much. Man, Choco's Discord really popping off today. I had a few of you jump in from there. I appreciate that. Never played or heard of this. Seems really cool. Well, Morningwood loves embarrassing you in public. Yeah, well, when you're fucking 15, yeah, it sucks. But like when you're 20 or 25, you learn how to control that shit. You're not walking around with a fucking heart on all the time. Anyways, so this is a game called The Last Case of John Morley, as you saw in the title. It's a game I was given a free version of, a free key for, to play and review. I don't know anything about it either. I don't know any of that shit. So I'm just trying it out. The developer gave me a free key, so I've been just trying it out and playing it. I've been enjoying it so far. Lemfow. Yes. The thing is though, as you get older, everyone becomes adults and everything, everyone's dealing with shit. And something even the other day someone told me, they were like, men kind of shit themselves while women kind of pee themselves. It's just how it is. Just how it be. Following several sessions of electroconvulsive therapy, the patient has shown significant improvement. Previous violent episodes have been entirely eradicated. The patient now presents with a profound state of apathy, characterized by emotional detachment and a notable lack of response. Facts. Exactly. I think I've had more shitting incidents than I've ever had pissing incidents, you know what I'm saying? The interactions are limited to monosyllabic utterances with no signs of aggression or emotional reaction. Behavior may be attributed to the intensification of treatment as well as potential underlying psychological condition that we must continue to investigate. It is anticipated that with continued observation, the patient will gradually regain his ability to communicate and exhibit emotional responses. However, the complexities of the case should be taken into consideration along with the need for potential adjustments to his ongoing treatment. Given the control of the violent tendencies and the stabilization of this condition, it is deemed inappropriate to transfer the patient to Area M, a less restrictive environment. Though under strict supervision, close monitoring is recommended to assess any potential changes in behavior, with the possibility of further adjustments to his medication. All right. I just came in here to get a frickin' key. All right. I thought they say, who's coming to diddle my butt? Oh, it's bitch!
I need to hide.
Okay, all right, fine. Wait, hide? Oh, so we go in here, and then in here? Is this the hide?
I can't hear it. Could it be gone?
Am I supposed to leave now? No, bitch, run, bitch, run. Yeah, I was gonna fight him. Sir? Sir, are you coming to touch my butt? All right. This one I need to unlock? No. What? Is it the one over here? Because that needs a stupid fucking E code. It was this one. We could go into the East Wing. We're done with the West Wing. Bum, 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 bum. Before we go up, let's go this way. It's Diddy Jack the... What the fuck was that? It's Diddy Jack the Ripper of assholes? Literally, though. Homie was like, let me find some tight asses. I need some. Whoa, there's a lot of things to look at.
A maintenance uniform. Oddly well prepared. Clean water, an apple, a bit of bread. The food's still fresh. A cigarette case, with a bit of tobacco still inside.
Matthew Garby. Garbery? Is that his name? Garbray. I can't read. Oh, I can't read.
Been coming through here. Perhaps this is what Lady Margaret meant in her call. Or was she trying to warn me about something else?
Damn, I can keep going up. There's so much. Oh, of course. Ales room. Oh, another freaking ugh. I think someone to have questions like this and talk to your parents about it. There's so many freaking key codes. Why is there so many fucking?
I'd rather not go through there. Looks ready to cave in at any moment.
All right, well then we won't go through there. We should talk to your parents about it. It's so fucking funny. That's right, Ghost. I had to have that. I had to have that final conversation about the birds and the bees. What the? I can't see fucking shit in here. What a waste. There's. Throws the ass after that. Shit is so fucking.
Here it is. Dr. Sheridan's office.
Wait, what?
This is where I'll find Elodie and Walter's records. Elodie's record. Patient at the sanatorium.
Reasons for admission. Miss Elodie Forsyth was admitted to this house upon the directive of her mother, Lady Margaret, a notable benefactress of this institution. Patient exhibits personally low mood, a tendency towards social withdrawal, and recurrently negative thoughts. Lady, now I learned myself in Period Plus. It's pretty easy to learn on your own. So I mean, that's not totally wrong, especially nowadays with the internet. Oh wait, no, Ghost doesn't have internet. He just got brick PS4s. Lady Forsyth, is it Ford side or Fort side? Because the book we were looking at said Ford side. Hello, here's a cookie. That's goofy. Ugh. What's this? There's a lot of reading in this game. Lady Forsyth expressed concern over the risk of patient engaging in self-harming behavior. Preliminary observations during the initial evaluation, the patient displayed a withdrawn posture, delayed responses, and consistent avoidance of eye contact. She reported feeling trapped in a constant state of oppression and described a persistent sense of unease, though she refrained from providing further detail. Her condition necessitates close observation and a progressive therapeutic approach to monitor and assess any changes. Hereby, the admission of Miss Forsyth to our institution formally rescinded. The follow-up of her prior shall be maintained. That's cool. Burnt PS4s is crazy. I said bricked, not burnt, but that's the same shit, I guess. Oh my god, they got a couple little emotes. Damn, everyone's going crazy with unlocking emotes.
Nothing of interest here. Strange. Elodie's record was easy to find, but there's no sign of anything related to Walter Brandon. Something doesn't add up. What am I missing? Wait. No, it can't be. There he is, in the photo. Dr. Sheridan in the center, and right next to him, it's him. The man with the knife. That wild mane, that unkempt beard, it's unmistakable. But what's he doing
one
here?
Is fire. Thank you, W.
He's holding a book.
I appreciate that.
I need to get to the library.
I appreciate that. I had a good friend of mine make those. Dr. Sheridan. Okay. Everything's spelt wrong.
What was that noise? Sounds like something just came crashing down.
Holy fuck, that scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was just coming here to look at the fucking name of the door. Oh my god. Sheridanand. But then on here it says Sheridanant. What the fuck? Everything's spelt wrong. Oh, break is better than a Wi-Fi router. No, I'm not. You can say that the PS5 looks like shit. I don't give a fuck about that. It's still a better console compared to the PS4 at this point. I've had a great time, new friend. I appreciate you stopping by, Zen Panda. Oh my god, enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night, man. Holy fuck, dude, that scared the shit out of me so bad, dude. Oh. My whole arm jolted and everything. First and foremost, I must acknowledge the commendable results you have achieved with your recreational reading therapy. It's evident that the escapism and the avenues offered by literary fiction have contributed significantly to alleviating the anxiety of your patients. However, I regret to inform you that one of the patients, Miss Elodie Forsythe, denounced as Ford. What the fuck? Alexa Wi-Fi with pieces of paper duct taped together. Okay. There's a lot of shit that looks stupid as fuck, but it works better. I know what you're saying. Doesn't change just because it looks like that doesn't change what's in it. The fucking Steam Machine looks just like a better version of a GameCube. Like what do you want? It's just a black cube. I mean, hell, even the Xbox Series X looks like that shit. Like, you know. I heard. If I'm relieved of your responsibility for her care, and I shall take over the management of Miss Elodie Ford's side. Treatment from the day forward. I've already communicated this decision with her mother. I trust you understand this change. Questionable morality. Don't make me laugh, Frederick. What truly eats? Wait, to fear that those bad moods might actually be too good for her. What is it you truly aspire to? A seat among the nobility? Perhaps you're. Oh. I mean, shit, dude. My PC has pretty decent hardware and specs, and it looks like a fucking rainbow box. Like, like what do you like? You know, like it, but it allows me to do the stuff I want to do and play games at a proper way. So. What the fuck? That was crazy. The Xbox is both a paperweight and a printer. I don't know how it's a printer, but I understand how it's a paperweight. Oh, I can't go any further. Okay. I love how that shit's all up. Alright, so that's Dr. Straussen? I thought that said Dr. Sheridan. Ferdinand or Shirt, I don't know. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, is there any more up this way? Oh, there is more. What's this? Nothing? Nope. It's bullshit. Where are you supposed to find the codes to get into those other rooms? Xbox Series X looks like a mini fridge. Oh, I know, and it's so funny is they made a mini fridge because of it. Because of people saying that. I almost bought it. I almost got one. Alright, so what the fuck is that sound? Anything in here? Seemed to be the case. What the fuck was that sound? That was so loud. My god. I guess we have to go down? Oh no, that's not the way down. No, that's where we looked at all that stuff. Looks like a replica of Empire State Building on how tall it is. I mean, you're not wrong. It's about the same size as a fucking, PC tower. So why was that closed? Was it down here is where it crashed?
Internal report. Patient 008. Miss Beatrice Maren. Female, 28. Classified after initial misidentification. Self-destructive behaviors. She engages in
Where the fuck am I supposed to go for that damn sound? I'm missing all these fucking codes as well that are supposed to be on here. So weird that you can just... I also need some more more keys and shit. That's extra. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go back up and see more up this way. Wait, that's right. This is right. Okay. Gotta be something more on this floor then. I'd assume. You know? What the fuck? Next one looks like a TV route from DirecTV. Yes, it does. Oh, what the one is? Oh, it's one that's a. It just looks like a VCR. That's how I felt about it. Damn, you can't see fucking shit with this either. Even with how bright I made it, still was like, nah. I'm so confused what that crash was. Just this? My god, I had to look to the left. I'm literally gonna climb this? Nuh-uh, brother. I don't think this is the right move. Alright, well. Alright. Alright. Stairs. Sick, dude. Oh, at least we got a shortcut opened. What's in here? Oh. I was gonna say, is that a pool table? It is very much not a pool table. At least video rooms are iconic because it sounds like a fighter. It's like a fighter jet is about to take off. Yeah, it's because it's so old that it requires so much power to process the games. My old computer used to sound like that too. 9981. Exactly what we 899. Very easy. Yes, it's the same with your phones. You know, unfortunately, your phones don't have like a fan or anything like that, but that's why your older phones die sooner because what is running on them requires so much processing power that it is boosting everything to max. Let me at him. Let me at him. Nothing in. But he's still there. I see you, bitch. I see you. Alright. 89981. 89981. 89981. 89981. Why is all this shit closed? Is this a new area? Sounds like it's gonna fly around the world, especially at night when everyone's sleeping and all of a sudden that jet engine starts up. Yeah, because again, you're playing very heavy asset games, and because of how old it is and how worn down it is, it's gonna sound like that.
Impossible. Locked as well.
But this is right. Eight nine nine 89981. Nice. Those memes always make you laugh. Hey, they're classic. They're classic memes. Like I said, I had one of the first launch PS4s. This code to open the open the key box is the. What does that mean? The mall. The psychology test used in the Rorschach inkblot test will the following code to name the plates. This way, the patient will not be able to obtain information about their evaluation unless the therapist deems it appropriate. Well, how the fuck do I find out what the actual names of them are? I have 2 pros. That's even crazier that they're making that sound. I think it's 00100. Yep. Nice. Oh, sweet. We got it to the elevator. Nice. Let's see. Nothing else on there looks like a freaking moth. Now, where do we go from here? I'm not sure what the P6 is going to look like. I don't know either. May look ridiculous. May look even more ridiculous. Or it might go back to looking like a PS2 or a PS1 or PS3. Of course, I don't have this one. Oh, I guess I'm about to go down to the basement. This is where... Did I go through this? Oh, that was scary. Whoa. I can see looking like a PS3. Yeah, but which PS3? The slim, like the normal, the slim, or the slimmer? Or the slimmest? God damn it, I need a key code. Bum, bum, bum.
The Adventures of Walter Brandon, the intrepid captain of the Stella Maris, braving the treacherous South Seas. What in the devil does this mean?
Captain Walter Brandon in its sloth is caught in the midst of violent service. Seems fate is sealed. Yo, what's up, Josh? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Friday. Appreciate you being here. I can see the PS6 looking like the PS3. I don't know, man. I think they're gonna change it up to make it iconic looking again. But by some miracle, he manages to survive, clinging to a splintered spar from his wrecked vessel. After enduring a long ordeal at sea, he washes ashore on the distant island. He'll live for many months, and kind of no end of wild adventures. What's the... Sloan. Oh my god, I just want to... 1365. Station 1365. Steam? Yo, what's up, Bobcat Nation? Welcome in, big guy. How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. I bet Xbox looks like it's gonna look like a door. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll be very curious in what they do look like. I'm also very curious in how far we're gonna keep going with these consoles. Now with Steam coming out, the Steam machine, that's gonna be a whole new thing. All right. Internal note on patient organization cataloging. For swift and proper cataloging patients, a system of labeling employed in which each patient is assigned a number. Corresponding to the room they occupy. The passcode to access each patient's cell is the discharge number assigned upon admission. Ew. Okay. Or a dresser? That'd be crazy. Just opens up. You just put clothes in it. I'm doing alright. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing as best as I can as of right now. Dealing with some nonsense, but we're doing the thing. You know how it be. 1 second. I see. I did. There we go. I was trying to do some stuff on my... God dang it. There we go. Hopefully that's better. I'm doing, we're roasting the PS5 and Xbox. These tablets are going to be the death of me. Oh, buddy. Oh, ooh. Oh, ooh. Alright, back to this. Patients can say that times which others are housed in the basement, and specially adapted cells designed to ensure their isolation and safety. This area is designed area B. A cabinet with a phone is crazy. Ground floor contains common areas of establishments such as kitchen, dining hall, and administrative office where matters relating to paperwork are handled. Small first aid room and the archive contain all records. Okay. Which is the get it. Oh, it's when I picked that up. Finally, patient once these guys return the book. Every time they borrow it, it takes a month long to bring it back. When it's not him, it's that girl. I can't even imagine how many times they've read it. But there are other patients who have also requested, and I've made the decision to take it off the shelf and place it under the custody of the one who opened the golden box. If anyone asks for it, it'll be there. Box. Xbox is going to look like a TV or an oversized TV. I don't know, dude. Because like the thing is, the console wars are going to be very console stuff is going to be a very interesting it's going to be a very interesting thing on what happens, my opinion. Is that not a door? That's a door.
Patient recording, Elodie Fordside, February 3rd, 1922. Daily record number 23. Let us begin. How are you feeling today, Miss Fordside?
I feel well.
Elodie, we have discussed this before. If you do not tell me how you truly feel, we will make no progress.
I feel a little sad, perhaps. I am alone here. I miss my mother and having company. So much time with nothing to do makes me think of things I do not wish to think of.
I see. Listen, Elodie. I believe you are looking at this the wrong way. If, instead of dwelling on what you call dark thoughts, you were to focus on possibilities, your outlook would change entirely. A young, beautiful woman such as yourself should look to the future with excitement. Think of all the adventures that lie ahead. Your family, your career as a painter. Perhaps even finding
All
a man,
Discord mods on an Xbox of some kind.
of good standing. One who could protect you from your demons.
A man?
Tell me, Elodie, is there no man who stirs your heart?
What in God's name do you think you're doing?
Miss Fordside, you may go. We shall continue later.
Very well.
Have you lost your mind? Where is your professionalism?
Do not presume to judge my methods with your oh-so-righteous reading therapy.
Methods? The entire hospital is whispering about you. She is a patient, Dr. Mulder, and she is mentally unwell.
Listen, Ferdinand. Stay out of my affairs, and I shall stay out of yours. Or have you forgotten which one of us is the director of this institution?
Do as you please. But if I ever witness such a scene again, I will not remain silent.
Unlock every character in the game.
Damn fool.
But the thing is, I'm a Discord mod. I've never owned an Xbox. Or the Xbox headset. So, your statement, debunked. So, is this not him? Dr. Muller is not Dr. Mulder? No numbers for me to even... That's cool. That's cool. There's so many doors I can't open. Kind of frustrating. Choke my chicken. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Crazy. Anything on this I missed? Do you prefer Digimon or Pokemon? Digimon. I 100% prefer
Thank you for
Digimon.
your patronage.
Thank you for following, man. I appreciate it. Is that all I can do here? Hell yeah, finally someone that likes Digimon. Dude, I love Digimon. I love the movies. I love the show. I never played the game. Or any of the games. Video or cards or any of that stuff. Right, so is that all that's here? Where the fuck am I supposed to go now? I'm playing Cyber Sleuth right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is. Supposed to find the room. Oh, what game is this? This is a game called The Last Case of John Morley. The game that I was given a free code for. And I don't know anything really much about other than you're a detective trying to solve a 20-year-old murder. That's a cold case. I've seen this meme where the janitor is ripped and the PE teacher is a potato. I don't even know what that would be. I can't even figure out. I don't even know what the room doors are on this, so I can't even figure out what or not room. Is it room doors or patient? I don't remember. Oh, it's rooms. Graphics kind of reminded me of BioShock 2. Oh, dude, BioShock 2 is my favorite. Is one of my favorite games, dude. I love BioShock. BioShock 1 awesome. Bioshock 2, I love how it plays. Love that game. I understand it might not be everyone's favorite, but man, I love that game. I just love the gameplay. I guess I'm just kind of confused where I need to do now. I barely played it, but I know should I play it? Did you play the first one? Oh, I got a key for something. What the fuck did I key? Nope, have not played the first one. You should play the first one. Because the second one leads in from the first one. This. Wait a second. What did I get a key for? Are they connected? Yes. Bioshock Infinite is loosely, very, very loosely connected. But Bioshock 1 and 2 are connected. They're not as integral to, like, I don't know. They're not as integral as you would think they would be. Not as you would think as I think they are, but I don't know. Mr. Krabs, I have an A, and you have to say it in SpongeBob's voice. Ooh, that's gonna be a big hard maybe, because I don't know how to do SpongeBob voice. I gotta figure out what key I just fucking got. Was it this way? No, that's the art shit. What key did I just grab? Totally forgot. Not in there. It's just a high-pitched voice? Yeah, but high-pitched voice means a lot of different things. I wish I could see my inventory. Yeah. Be very cool if I could see my inventory. But it is, oh, what it is. God damn it. I can do it. Well, good for you, Ghost. You're gifted then. You're a gifted dude. This is where it's broken. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, was that the archive I got that key for? Maybe I gotta go to the archive and check out what key I got from the archive. That's what I'll check out. We'll see. No, it wasn't. All right, let's go back and check this. What was the key I got? Just for what? Oh, it was literally for the lift. Oh, shit. Nothing else. All right. Let's see. What haven't I checked, dude? I like money, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, of course he likes money. That's his whole thing. He's the embodiment of capitalism. Not so much. That's how it be. More. No, can't do anything. All right. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I like how it just keeps playing that stupid sound effect. Alright, what else? What else can we add? Oh, that's locked. That's so sick, dude. Oh, we can open this one now? Oh no, we've always been able to. Why is that one closed? Let's wait then. It's gone. Homie's gone. Was there anything in this though? shit I checked out the other day. Not the other day. Earlier today. Earlier in the stream. And homie was walking with his knife over there. Alright. Shit. We're up here, I'm supposed to... Interesting. This looks so confusing. The thing is, the game, I wouldn't say it's confusing. It's just the problem is, like the game will move really well, and then it would be something where it'll be like, oh, you had to pick up on this clue, and usually I'm pretty good at it, but like every now and then it'd be like, I don't see what you wanted me to do. Well, I can just walk over this. Oh, okay. So, literally probably 5-10 minutes before you got here, I was doing just fine, but now I'm in a spot again where I'm like, what do I do? Because like earlier I was in a different area and I had to... Sounds tedious? Kinda. Just don't know. But earlier it was like I just didn't see the thing light up, so I didn't know where I was supposed to go. So I restarted, and then I went, oh, because there was a moment earlier in this game, the game did break, and I was like, well, I'm kind of cooked on that end then, I guess. Go back to 2 then. Let's see where we're at. Nah, I might have to look it up again. It just is what it is. I would like to finish this stream if I can. Ideally. Didn't I already do this too? Oh, I know I did. God, it's all just that shit AI crap. That's the only thing I really am very upset with this game. All this AI fucking art. You can just tell it's all that shit AI. God, I hate it. It's like fucking garbage. See, like, I don't know what this number's supposed to be. There's a lot of stuff that's misspelled too, you know? Yo, you sexberry. What's up, Ginger? Welcome in, big dog. It's just the way he said I like money. Oh yeah? Just the way he said it?
The Adventures of Walter Brandon, the intrepid captain of the Stella Maris, braving the treacherous South Seas.
Why am I saying this again?
What in the devil does this mean?
I got a new key clue. Didn't I already look at this? What the fuck is going on? How you doing? I am doing very alright, man. We out here doing the thing. How about you, man? How you be? You door dashing tonight? I have a major clue. How do I look at major clues? Let's see, is there other clues I've just not been doing? Lanterns. Let's see. Call my PS4 big. Oh, shit. So much. I didn't know I could look at all this. What the fuck? I had no idea. Hubs shared the live. Yo, Hubs, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. I just got done, actually. I have to pick my stepper up from work at 10:30. Well, good luck on that. Hell yeah. Hopefully DoorDashing went well. Last record bar was patient 1365. Okay. So I'm missing 5 clues. Oh no. Dang, did I really miss one from the house? Hey, it was alright. A lot more money than I started with anyway. Well, that is true, man. Good shit, dude. Good shit. Knife man. I don't know anything about the knife man. Dr. Mulder is a piece of shit. We know that. Alright, I gotta... Okay, so before we do that, I need to figure out... Where's that library? No, not this. It was saying on that sheet that if you look... Talking about how they catalog stuff. So... I assume I have to try to figure out something with that 1365 thing. PS4 is a masterpiece architect, and your screen when starting soon. Oh my god. Sorry, I bumped it. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I have my scenes as hotkeys, but I also have a screen next to my hotkeys, and sometimes I'll bump the screen, or I'll try to touch the screen, but I'll bump the hotkey. It's like I have it where I can even switch it to my camera, to the main game, and then to the starting. So, anyways, my bad. Sorry about that. I also have one link to muting myself. Okay, so the system of labeling is employed which each patient is assigned a number corresponding to the room they occupy. The passcode to access each patient's cell is in the discharge number assigned upon admission. Transfer must be consulted in the admissions register or in the individual patient record. Should a patient be transferred to another location within the institution, the calling will be admitted according to which they are assigned. Patients disguised as dangerous for either themselves or okay. Okay, it's just used as a recreation room and for therapeutic use. Is closed due to its unsuitable, unsafe structural condition. The system is organization. Okay, so admissions or in the. But I need to find. Are you Thor's son? Because you look like Thor. That's a new one. No, that'd be sick as fuck though to be able to have some actual powers like that. Is there nothing else? Like 6'5". Okay, so patient 1365 is in the male side. So then we have to go and look for the. Oops. We go to the male side and see if we can find where they are residing. Or I gotta try to find their number, which is their passcode. No room numbers on this. How will I know? It could be this one. Not that one. Or possibly this one. Oh, no, it's not that one. I have two. These are all 5 codes, right? Yeah, they're 5 digits. Not 5 codes. They're 5 digits. There's this one. Oh, wait, what? I didn't realize there was. Can I just do the 1365 on this? Oh, wow. What the fuck? Wow, I'm freezing to death and trying to stay warm. Dude, you gotta get some more blankets, more hoodies, more jackets. I don't know. Find Walter Brand's private room.
Stella Maris. That was the name of the ship captained by Walter Brandon.
Alright. Now we're making some progress.
This must be the key to the attic. Let's see where it leads.
Who the fuck said that? That was not my normal guy. Dear Walter, there's something about you that I cannot ignore. A quiet strength, a result that feels unshakable. The thought of all of you have endured fills me with a kind of administration I can scarcely put into words. You are unlike anyone I've ever met, yet I wonder if you sense it too. Those stolen glances, the way time seems to pause when our eyes meet. Perhaps it's nothing, or perhaps it's everything. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the night watchman rarely checks the attic on weekends. Some evenings during those quiet moments before we're all sent to bed, I like to slip away and wander up there. There's a peculiar stillness in that place, a kind of peace I find nowhere else. Tonight at 7 sharp, I think I might take one of those little walks. Perhaps I'll find the calm even sweeter. All right. This man.
A ship's old helm, tied to the bed, as if it were the quarterdeck of a vessel.
This man lost his mind thinking he was the captain of that fictional book. And now Dude, all I know is that Walter Brandon guy was schizophrenic. That's all I can say. That motherfucker was schizophrenic as hell. The booty ripper's around the corner. Oh, I know he is. He's gonna be here. He's gonna be here soon. He's gonna come in, and I'm gonna be like, who the hell are you? And he's gonna be like, I eat ass with this knife. And he's gonna start slicing my butthole open. You know what I'm saying? I like how the lock was on there, and now it's gone. It's so sick how, like, dark it is up here.
Powerful drugs for depression. Anxiolytics. The girl improved, but it seems the doctors were baffled by her mind. Looks like Elodie found herself a little hideaway to keep practicing her dark craft. Elodie found painting, and with it, a way to spill the shadows that crawled through her mind.
That's sick. That's sick, dude. Alright, what do we got?
A pair of scissors and a comb. Elodie put in real effort to make him fit the mold of her ideal hero. Hair on the chair, strands on the floor. This is where the transformation took place.
Yep. Patient 1365 became Walter Brandon. Yep.
She remade patient 1365 in the image of her most secret longings.
What the fuck? It was Knife Man. Oh my god, you can't even see him in the mirror. Oh, you kind of can.
Their secret hideaway. Like two reckless teenagers, they started a romance, hidden from the prying eyes of doctors and nurses. An alarm clock. Most likely, they used it to slip
That was
back
a
to the
long
second
fucking
floor before
pause.
anyone noticed they were gone. For a while, they managed to keep their affair in the shadows, far from the eyes of doctors and nurses.
Interesting. So, there's clearly something else going on that we just don't know about, it seems like. The fuck did I just go down to? What the hell am I? That's locked. Also locked. Can't open that one. This one.
The room's been decorated to resemble some sort of island in the South Seas. Of course, I should have guessed. She pulled him into her world. Elodie created Walter Brandon.
That's crazy. So the woman was crazy. Dear Elodie, it has been some weeks since you requested a private session. As both your physician and your friend, I find myself troubled. I'm able to cast aside the thought of the solitude you spoke of past, solitude which you have not since uttered a word. These days, burdened as I am with duty, I shall be confined into my office until the hours of the night. Should you at anyone feel the impulse or the need for company, do not visit me. Would enter my office is 39124.
This letter. At the very least, it's highly inappropriate. A draft letter. Scratched out and full of corrections.
Dearest Walter, do not worry. Everything is in place. I know it won't be, but it's until you take the first step. Once they grant you your district, everything will change. I'll be ready to follow you the moment you are out in a safe place. Far from here. You should say Hello Neighbor with the FNAF mod. Bro, I gotta buy Hello Neighbor first then at this point. The shadow is gone. It has vanished. You're now fully yourself once more. Tell them you regret everything that happened, that you cannot understand how you reacted in such a way. Think of how you found a place in reading, how you now wish to live more serenely with purpose. Make them see that the shadow no longer exists, that the darkness has completely faded. They must believe you are free. No, I know this is not entirely true, but I'm certain that with effort you can control the shadow. Just do it for us for what lies ahead. They do not see you as you are. They see you as a mere piece of their game. In their game. I shall show them that they have no control over our fate. Once you are free, I shall request my discharge as well. My place will be with you, and you together will make our way to the Blueberry Manor. Okay, shit, Jesus Christ. This is a crazy, weird love triangle shit. I love you and know that soon we will be free. This will all be behind us. Everything we've dreamed of will become true.
She goaded him into leaving the sanatorium. That man was desperately ill.
He's behind you.
But Elodie's selfishness outweighed what little sense she had. She pushed him too far. If I pieced this together correctly, that Walter was never really Walter at all. There was another personality. She called it the Shadow, a dominant, dangerous force that surfaced again and again in his life. The threads are beginning to unravel, but I need to see this through. What truly happened to Walter Brandon?
God, this is so much tension right here with this shit. Congrats, Sherlock. Thank you. I am Mr. Why did it flip me around like that? Alright, I gotta go to homie's office. 39124. 39124. That's what we gotta remember. We gotta remember that code. 39124. 39124. Right? It's like right here, isn't it? No. Right here? Yes. You know it's spelled wrong. That's it. 391. Oops, 2. Nice. Alright, what stuff do we got in here? Oh my god. Frames. I already forgot. Yeah, I figured everyone would. Why can't I?
Oh. Patient number 1365 returns after an absence of 4 months. He's in a state of utter disorientation, perspiration pouring off him, and good heavens, there's a severe wound to the skull. His clothes and hands are covered in blood, and it doesn't appear to be his own. He cannot recall his name, nor anything that's happened during these past months. Seems to have found his way back here more by some strange instinct than by memory itself. The personality once known as Walter has vanished entirely, as has the entity we refer to as the Shadow, though given his nature, I cannot say with certainty it isn't still lurking beneath the surface. We have treated cases of dissociative identity before, but never one such as this. His appearance, his voice, even his build and weight change quite drastically. Now he looks frail, gaunt, empty, as though there's nothing inside, as though he were but an empty shell, waiting to be occupied. His condition calls for far stricter supervision. This institution is no longer equipped to care for him. I am ordering his immediate transfer to St. Dymphna Hospital. Dr. Former, a specialist in matters such as this, will take him under his care. As I near the end of my tenure as director, I must see this case brought to a decisive close. The blood upon his hands, the emptiness in his eyes, all point to an act of the gravest kind. One his mind appears to have erased entirely. God help us, if the Shadow should ever wake again.
So it seems Walter came back to the sanatorium of his own accord, though he was utterly incapable of recalling what he'd done. They moved him to St. Dymphna's Hospital. Could he still be there after 20 years? What became of him? I'll have to follow this lead.
Damn, that shit was crazy. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up like that. What helps me remember, I would 934 something like when it comes to game codes. You 934. What does that mean? What? The visit to the old sanitarium had left more questions than answers. The pieces didn't fit. Scatterings of a puzzle missing its center. Only deal that could unravel everything. and just out of reach. Perhaps the modern house will held the final clue. Last chance to shed light on the mystery still surrounding the death of Elodie. I feel like we got the answer. We just gotta figure out who this guy is. You know?
That man returned to the new sanatorium, remembering practically nothing. Maybe it was the wound Lady Margaret left him. Or maybe his mind shattered and never came back after what happened that night. As for me, I was hired to find the one who killed Elodie Fordside, and my intuition told me they were still there, in the depths of St. Dymphna. I sensed that the end of the road was waiting for me in that place.
That's what I would imagine when using game codes. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I get you. I get you.
Can't very well saunter in through the front door as if nothing's amiss. I'll need to find another way in.
Is this place still open? I thought this was going to be another one of those that hospitals closed. We have to figure out. Walk through some nonsense again. What the fuck? Where I have to go? Not what I'm supposed to do? Looks like I'm supposed to move this little step stool and crawl over the fence. But it's not the case. So I don't know. That nice little music. Can I go behind the car? No, I can't. I like how this road just starts here. Like, there's no actual possible way for you to have gotten to here with that car. Dang, I missed two. Is it right? Oh, that window's open. I see. Alright. So I'm just breaking and entering? Is that what we're doing?
It's locked.
Patient must trust his psychiatrist. And I stored the copy of dispensary keys you were in the storage room file cabinet.
It's locked.
Oh yeah.
The night shift nurses are behind this door. I need to find another way into the hallway to the rooms.
Alright, so this place is still open and actively. I assume that's for me. Sounds like it's gonna be for me. Hello? Room service. Actually having a full-blown conversation. What the fuck? Sneaking around. That's crazy. Alright, let's see.
John Morley and the case of the red shoes. What the devil does this mean?
Oh, no.
Lady Margaret.
That fateful night, I was startled by the noise. Those wretched cries of agony from dear Elodie. I rushed to her chambers, and there you stood, stained with the blood of the one soul I cherished above all others in this world. The housekeeper had warned me, but I turned a deaf ear. Elodie was finally happy, even amidst your incessant bouts of volatility. Yet, with the passage of time, your demeanour darkened. More and more frequently, that sinister presence lurking within you began to surface, each appearance more violent than the last. Elodie no longer gazed upon you with the starry-eyed affection of a smitten young woman. The atmosphere in this house grew suffocating, fraught with an unbearable tension. That very afternoon I spoke with her. She had resolved to end your engagement. You seemed, or so I dared hope, to have accepted it with grace. But that night, that very night, you ended her life in the most savage manner imaginable. I threw myself upon Elodie, desperate to save her. But alas, it was far too late. Months later, I learned you had returned voluntarily to the sanatorium. I sought answers and immersed myself in understanding the afflictions that plagued you. Dissociative identity disorder, they called it. A condition in which one might host multiple identities, each vying for dominion over the body. But the man confined in that bleak institution was not the shadow, not the fiend who had stolen my daughter. No, he was but the shell, the hapless vessel. And I yearned to find the true culprit, not the facade, the murderer himself. Thus I devised my plan. I came to visit you, and just as Elodie had done, I crafted a new role for you, a new identity to inhabit. I brought books, personal artifacts, penned letters as Penny. I leased an office and prepared every detail meticulously, down to the smallest thread, for your return as John Morley.
Huh.
Everything had to be flawless. And why, you may ask? To make you remember, to awaken the shadow, to summon forth the murderer from the abyss of your fractured mind. John Morley is a good man. Walter Brandon was a spirited young sailor, brimming with love for Elodie. But the shadow was a merciless, unrepentant killer. I wanted to destroy the murderer who had stolen my daughter. But I could never bring myself to harm an innocent man. My obsession, my singular purpose, was to awaken the shadow.
Huh. That's why you can never see yourself in any of these mirrors. Oh! Shit! Yo, what's up, Immaculate Vibes? Welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. That was a crazy time to enter. Holy shit. Dude, that was cool. That was a cool game. I must say, it was a little I would say it was more of a thriller rather than a horror, but that was pretty cool. Kirsty and Jordan Campbell were interesting. So they did have different voices say the different stuff. That was unexpected. Yeah, dude. I also agree. must say, I'm trying to think. So this is a game I was given a free key for. This is the developer gave it to me. They told me I had an embargo I had to worry about until that I couldn't do anything until that was lifted. So, and it lifted last night, so I decided to play it, and I played the whole thing today. That was actually kind of wild. Wow. That was a very, so I would say, oh man, it's really hard because it's like, unfortunately, there was a lot of typos and a lot of very obvious AI art, which I'm very not okay with, which means I don't know how much further they went with using AI, unfortunately. If they're using the AI art to add extra assets into the game, who knows how much more added to it, unfortunately. So that's my main thing to, it's like, that's one of the main things that's going to make me feel like this is not that good of a game. And then secondly, there's also I would just feel like there's a couple game-breaking bugs that's very unfortunate. But overall, I thought it was decent. I really enjoyed I really liked the idea that it's kind of like a Shutter Island type deal, which is cool. If you ever seen the movie Shutter Island, you'll know what I mean. If you haven't, well, you don't want to spoil anything, but it's a very interesting game. I understand why it's considered the last case. I'm just so confused. Like, there's just certain parts where I'm like, I don't know what this meant. We had supposedly the murder happened 20 years ago. And then she realized that I went to an insane, or back to an asylum for help. And then what? She just wanted to recreate me to become the murderer that she originally knew that killed her daughter. Well, yeah. So Immaculate, basically what the game was is you have like this weird nightmare thing that happens, and you wake up in a hospital. You're told that your assistant has left you, and you need X amount of pay, blah blah blah, this whole thing to do, and you're a lone detective. You're then hired by the lady who shoots you to investigate a 20-year-old cold case of her daughter, and she said she would pay you $30K for this and $30K for that, for taking on the case, and then $30K for finding out the murderer. So you go to the house, you do all this, you look at all the clues and everything, and it's kind of crazy because like, it's been 20 years supposedly, and because there's stuff dated that says 20 years and all, or it says it's from 1920, and then when you're, so I don't know, I just don't know how far this lady went, so I don't know. Anyway, so then as you're going through this house, you find out you need to go to this asylum for some reason. Then you go through the asylum, and then you're told that you might need to go to a different asylum, which is where we were at the end. There was this different asylum. And you basically find out that the person who killed her daughter, she created this guy to be a character from a book because he has a dissociative disorder, multiple personality disorder. It's like kind of like the movie Split, if you've ever seen that movie. And then, basically you find out that you're the guy that killed her daughter, and it's because you were a different persona at that point. You had a different personality, so she recreated you as a detective to basically refine the shadow within you, who is the one that killed, like, I guess the shadow personality is the one that killed the daughter. She wanted to bring him out to kill him, rather than bring out. She recreated him as a detective. Her daughter recreated him as like this sailor character from a book. So, yeah, kind of crazy. That was a crazy. I must say that again, a very enjoyable game. I'm just very upset that there's AI assets to use, and I don't know I just don't know how much further they went with that. Unfortunately, very unfortunate. Yeah, that was cool. That was very cool. What did I miss for achievement? Remember what happened in the library? Damn, like every clue in the investigation. I missed 2 clues. It sucks. Library. That's what happened. That sucks. Yeah, so that's what happened. That was cool. That was very cool. If that developer makes any more games like that, I would definitely play some more of that.